The specter of war had followed humanity for centuries, culminating in the Third World War in 2053. But we, the human race, emerged from the cusp of extinction. The post-apocalyptic horror was a wake-up call to our species. The people of Earth have finally put aside our differences and united. We finally listened to our better angels and fought our true enemy: hunger, disease, and war. With the invention of the warp drive by Dr. Zephyrin Cochrane, we now stand at the edge of an ocean, our galaxy, just waiting to be explored. With the help of our Vulcan friends, we, the people of Earth, are ready to take our first steps, into the great unknown, to seek out new life and new civilizations, and to boldly go where no one has gone before. Today, Starfleet Command has the honor of launching the USS Franklin, the first Warp 4 capable ship that will blaze a trail into the stars that generations will follow. May her captain and crew travel safely. Godspeed. All right. Sorry for a little bit of stutter there, guys. I don't know what was going on with that, but it should be fixed now. I got it as good health on the stream. Anyways, welcome to Season 4 of Stellaris. I'm super excited. I've been wanting to play this mod forever now, since we started, actually, since we just about ended the Star Wars Empire mod that we played through. That season, Season 3, so. All right, cool. I don't know what was going on with it. That's real weird, but we're starting the stream. So, first and foremost, there are a couple of caveats to this season. One, there is a gigantic patch coming out for Stellaris, but we don't know when. I mean, I know there's always a big patch or an expansion or something like on the way that threatens to destroy our campaign. Well, there's another one coming. I don't know when. And we're starting up a season. And we're starting up a season with a gigantic map. So there is the possibility that we're going to try to work around it. And I've got a couple of ideas. But if the worst happens, we will just start up a new season. Because they are changing like all kinds of crazy stuff with Stellaris. This update coming out is huge. That's the thing. Indeed. Indeed. So look at that menu, though. Look at that menu. You can find this particular mod over on Steam on the workshop. It's called Star Trek New Horizons, and that's what we're going to be playing. And we're going to be starting a new game today, so let's get started. This mod does a lot more than just add new ships to it, by the way. It actually runs through the timeline, the Star Trek timeline, from the earliest days, the beginning of Starfleet, before the Federation is founded, all the way up and through the Next Generation, DS9, Voyager. So, yeah, that's pretty epic. And the map that we're going to be playing on has so many races. Like, we'll even scroll through. You can see some of the races that they've got. Klingons, Romulans, Cardassians, the Dominion, the Borg, the Andorian Empire, the Tellarites, the Vulcans, the Breen, the Ferengi, the Hushnok, which I don't actually remember, the Kazon Ogla, the Orion Syndicate. You got the Suliban Cabal. The Suliban are in there. All right, Suliban. The Tholian Assembly, and they do have their weird energy weapons. The Vidians with their creepy disease faces that they're having problems with. That's from Voyager, if you remember. The Xindi. So they have the different versions of the Xindi. Let's see, the Bajorans are in there, inside Cardassian space. So are we gonna be like the liberators of Bajor? There's all kinds of craziness that we're gonna be able to do. The Beta Zeds, the Bolians with the blue butt faces. The Binar, oh my goodness, that's the Next Generation episode. The best thing about this mod is that if you're a Star Trek fan, you're gonna recognize a lot of the events, because I did a demo of this trying it out. You're gonna recognize a lot of the events as episodes, and from the one event that I messed around with, because I remembered the episode, I could choose options to push the event actually into how the episode went, and I got I guess what we consider the best ending. So we'll see how much of that actually happens. But look at this, the Denobulans are in this from Enterprise. The Dossier are in here from, I want to say that's DS9, early season. There's so much stuff. The Flaxians, the Gorn, the lizard guys. Remember Kirk fighting the terrible suited Gorn with the styrofoam rocks. The Hirogen Hunters. Oh yeah, this is gonna be great. There's so many races. This is why we're gonna do the mega map. I'm not saying we're gonna finish the campaign because the map is massive, but I think the stories that come out of it will be a lot of fun. So do the Terran Empire and be warlike. Even if I didn't do the Terran Empire, I'm gonna be playing as the Federation, like just the Federation straight up. War is something that's inevitable. We're sitting next to the Klingon Empire, I believe. Yeah, we should be having a border with the Romulans, the Klingons, and the Cardassians. War is inevitable. Also, the Borg are in the universe, and they're just spreading. The Breen Confederacy, the Ferengi Alliance are in here. Like, there's just, the list goes on and on and on. So, it's gonna happen. And it doesn't, just because we're the Federation doesn't mean that we won't make moves to defend ourselves. But we'll be playing as United Earth. We have a democratically elected government. We have the Spirit of Exploration as a bonus. This will give us survey speed. It looks like an anomaly discovery chance. I have not fully played through this mod, only a little bit to test it. So we'll see how it goes. We are, yes, pacifists for everybody who's like, oh, it is a thing. We are playing as the Federation. Xenophiles as well, and then egalitarian, so we'll get some faction influence. It'll be interesting to see how factions work, because there's unique mechanics for every side, and then there's a unique mechanic for the entire the way the entire game works. So as we go through the timeline, we'll actually go through the different series. So what I understand is we'll start off like pre-Enterprise. That's why you see the Franklin down here. And then we'll eventually get up to like the NX class, Enterprise, and then we'll get to the original series, and we'll just keep on going from there as time changes. And we'll get new ships and technology from those eras, and I'm hoping, I don't know if this is actually how it works, but I'm hoping that events like the wormhole Bajor opening up will be something that pushes us toward really interesting diplomatic issues and tension, which will make the story a lot of fun. As always, you guys will be taking over fleet commanders and captains and all that from the Patreon. And if you have signed up for the Patreon, I made a mistake on the sign-up sheet last week when I put it out, and I didn't put on there a place for you to write your Patreon name in. So if you signed up, if you're a patron, as I always say thank you to my patrons by adding you into the story, make sure you go back, look at the post with my facepalm and Captain Picard, and you'll be able to click a link and put in your Patreon name. You'll be able to edit your submission so I can get you in here, because that's kind of important. I need that information. All right, we're gonna go ahead and pick it up. Warp travel. Interestingly enough, the big patch that's coming out is getting rid of warp travel. Yeah, that's what they're doing. They're keeping it to hyperspace lanes because, like I said in the last season, it's more interesting because you have better idea of where your front lines are. It adds more to the strategy element of it. But let's go ahead and select United Earth Empire. Pacifist definition, more torpedoes. So we have a couple of galaxies that we could choose from. Proximity alert. UED from StarCraft next time. Anyway, StarCraft. That's the first time somebody's recommended playing a StarCraft faction. Huh. I don't know. That would be hard because I don't think there's ships for those. We get the Milky Way galaxy. We got different versions of it. Just the alpha and beta quadrants. We're gonna go through the big map though. The reason being, it has all the factions in it, and it's more interesting, even if we may never finish it. So let's do it. Try not to spam, guys. We do have the moderators in there. So, United Earth, the specter of war, had followed humanity for centuries, culminating in the Third World War in 2053. The year right now is 2150. Emerging from this post-apocalyptic horror, the people of Earth struggled to survive until the scientist, Dr. Zefram Cochrane, this is Star Trek First Contact they're referencing, by the way, successfully drew the attention of the Vulcan science vessel Tapadahath. A decade later, that's probably not how you say that. Following almost a century of Vulcan patronage, the people of Earth are ready to take their first steps into the great unknown, to seek out new life and new civilizations, to boldly go where no man has gone before. The potential to make yourself a better man. That's what it is to be human, to make yourself more than you are. Jean-Luc Picard. I think he's talking about... Was this the episode where he's talking to Q? Or is this the one where it's First Contact? This might be First Contact, where he's talking to the lady from Zefram Cochrane's time. That's a good one, though. There's a lot of good quotes. All right, let's begin. All right, we're starting off in Sector 001, Earth. I love this timeline idea. We have, over the last 100 years or so, been working with the Vulcans to, there's our first Warp 4 capable vessel, to get Earth figured out, to make sure that people are fed and that we have one single uniting government, that we speak as one voice. And we've managed to do it. We've eliminated poverty and hunger and war, and now it's time, the human race, the Vulcans don't think it's time, but we as humans, we're like, nah, now it's time for us to, not only are we gonna do this, we're gonna do this our way. We're going out into space. And so, we've created our first exploration vessel, the Warp 4 Franklin, actually. And because this is the Franklin, I'm going to add our first captain to this, and I've already got somebody selected. Now I don't have you guys on auto populating yet because of my mistake that I messed up. USS Franklin. We're gonna change your name to Franklin is fine. Actually, no, we're gonna rename you. You're gonna be Captain Josh Wilds of the Pathfinder. And these will auto populate in the next episode, so we won't have to USS Pathfinder. Congratulations, sir, on your command. You're taking command of our first science ship, and one of our NX ships, too, the very first one. So, when will we get Warp 5? I don't know. What part of the time frame do we get Warp 5? Is the real question. We can actually change the scientist's name to... I love that you can rename everything in Stellaris. Like, this simple little feature makes it so much better. There you go, Josh Wild of the USS Pathfinder. We also have a small fleet. Just to give you guys an idea of where we are on resources, we've got these tiny little patrol frigates, Neptune class, and they aren't really worth much, 147 for damage, but anyways, Earth, we'll get our science vessel. Have we already scanned Earth? Can we continue to? No, we cannot scan it. So where do we go first? I say we send the Pathfinder out to Alpha Centauri, closest system to us, and they're in Bernard Star, so there's your orders. Actually, I'm gonna send you out to 4 systems. You're on a 2-year mission to seek out new life, new civilizations. I believe we missed a donation there. Brandon Precario. Hey, Shaq, it's midnight, but apparently I have priorities. Anyway, just wanted to let you know that you are my favorite YouTuber, enjoying all the dirtiness. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. I really do. Appreciate the donation. Let's go ahead and unpause it. And actually, let's choose some research. Now, there is, I'm a cruiser patron under the same name. Can I be a construction captain? Can I be a construction? You know, I didn't put construction captains in the list. So you know what? That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna make it so patrons, not patrons, supporters on the stream will become our construction crews. That's what we're gonna do. So you have the USS, what was the name of the ship beforehand? The Indus? Yeah. And since it's, we'll just rename the fleet name instead of the ship name. So that's what the USS underneath Captain Karadeph. There you go. You are a new construction captain, though I don't really have orders for you. Actually, yes I do. Yes I do. Go and build, I love this. Go and build a mining station on the moon. Look how weird this is with the moon, by the way. This kind of bugs me. The moon is like right up, I know it's not to scale, but it's right up next to Earth. Just one of those things. It's one of those things. All right, let's go ahead and unpause it. We have our science ships moving out, or we're gonna grab our technology. So in this mod, everything is, oh, I love they even have the Enterprise style uniforms on, and I'm hoping these change as we go through the eras. That'd be really cool. Anywho, they've changed everything. So research is different. We're gonna have different modules for our ships. So physics, we can do research into the main tactical stations, a consult component that can be installed on your spaceship bridge. This one is tactical in nature and will allow our crew to safely divert energy to increase the maximum rate of fire, damage, and range of our weapon systems. Console device may be installed on a unique slot available only on large standard military ships. Can be found on destroyer class and upwards. What does it do? Fire rate, hull points, warp. There's a lot more customization in the ships in this mod than what I'm used to. This is weapon range, fire rate, and weapon damage, like main tactical station, full on. Transporter hub will give us migration speed and resettlement cost. We don't really need that yet. Optical computer. Looks like tracking. Chance to hit and tracking across the board. And they all go into unlock more things. I'm gonna go with the tactical station just for a little bit more pew-pew. I love that the sound effects have been changed too. That's really good. All right. Man, how long has it been since we started a campaign? Colony ship is something we have to research if we want to colonize other worlds. We're gonna go straight for colony ship. Next stage hull construction technology. This tech allows you to choose between two specialized paths to obtain your next staged hull material. What? I have different paths I could take, or we can go to the next level star bases. There's just so much new stuff. And this is just polarize the hull plating. That's an Enterprise thing that they always did. I mean, they did in other series, but this was like their big thing. They didn't have shields, so they were always like polarize the hull plating and bring the weapons online. We're gonna do, out of pure curiosity, I'm gonna go with next stage hull construction and see what they mean by multiple paths. Let's go ahead and unpause it.
Initiating communications.
Check out the ship.
Allow me to introduce myself.
Excuse me?
I am Q. Just Q. From the Q Continuum. Trust me, I'm all that. Omnipotent, omniscient, handsome. Anyhow, I've deigned your pathetic civilization to be at least somewhat worthy of my advice and guidance. The challenges ahead for you here are different enough from what you've encountered before that you'd be a fool to turn down my offer. As a token of my generosity, I'd like to offer you an have a nice shiny mineral.
Okay, we're gonna pause for a minute. And what is this like? Oh, so this is like the tutorial. Oh, easy mode to get help from Q. How will this season tie into the larger story being told in the other seasons? Okay, so the idea with this season, and we'll tell it more in the story itself, but Star Trek always has a habit of breaking through to other dimensions, and that's kind of the idea with this one, is that this is a different dimension to those. And that we might have like little hints of it, or maybe we'll have like a crazy event at the end. I don't know. I don't know how we'll tie it in exactly, but that's the idea, is that this is actually a different dimension, because we've had Earth before with our very first Empire that we played through. So this is like if Earth took a different route that didn't go so much Starship Troopers and more Starfleet. I'm not going easy mode. We appreciate the offer. Go away, Q. This option selected by default. So it auto-selects one. Subcheck, love the channel. Have you ever considered doing a Stargate series? I have, actually. When they added the Goa'uld ships, I thought about doing it. I don't know. Part of me, like, I don't want to take... There's 3 options, but we appreciate the offer. Have +1 to minerals. I feel like this is going to bite us in the ass. Ass. It's Q, you know what I mean? I'll take the 1 mineral. Appreciate the offer, Q. We're not gonna go easy mode, because sometimes failure is the funnest part. Where's our construction ship? Oh, there you are. Haven't actually taken a look at you yet. Aw, it's the construction ships from the old, Star Trek Armada 1 and 2. Yeah, I recognize you. Sweet. Very cool. Are you aware there's a UI change for this mod? I am. Don't really. Oh yeah, the LCARS menu system. Yeah, I just forgot to install it. It's unnecessary. All right, so our ship has broken off to. It's actually en route to the next system, Alpha Centauri. So we're about to hit our new system. Oh, I didn't look to see if they've made new like warp effects. It doesn't look like it. I want to see him do the stretch out and then like the light flash.
Construction complete.
We have constructed a mining facility on Earth, or on the moon. Let's see. We've got 2 colonies. Are there any other mods other than the Star Trek mod? Nope. Nope, we're only running this. Actually, yes, there's one other mod, and that's War Sectors, I believe I'm running. I think I turned that one on, I'm pretty sure. I was testing it, I don't remember if I turned it off or not. Which will allow me to have sectors just build ships automatically for combat. So, that's the plan. That way we don't have to do so much micromanagement. We can just set a sector and be like, all right, you guys over near Beta Z, you're gonna just build me warships because we're in a war with the Dominion and we need as many starships as possible to get to the front line and fight the Cardassians and the Dominion. So yeah, that's probably gonna be a thing. So let's go ahead and unpause it. Earth. What's going on the surface of Earth? Wow, whole lot of nothing. A lot of empty spots here. Okay, early on, let's get some power plants. That's probably a good investment. And a little bit of early research. Let's pick up a research. Wait a minute.
Proximity alert.
Oh, check that out. Cancel this for a hot second. Hey, Tryon, thank you so much for the donation. Give me 2 seconds and I'll read it. Basic physics lab. Now notice, normally when you're doing the research labs, oh, that's cool. There's one for every one of them. You'd get the generic lab, which buffs them all, and then you'd choose. But because this is a physics point, we can put down a physics lab. They've even changed the most basic structures. Very cool. Not a big pacifist, but if you ever use the Liberate War goal, then puppet them and eventually annex them.
The vessel is hailing.
It's an option. Remember, it's all about the story, though. What makes sense? What makes sense for us, especially with this universe? What do we do with dilithium? Build a mining station in this system to acquire this. Dilithium is an element and a member of the hypersonic series, mostly occurring as crystalline material. It is used to control the power of warp drive systems. I get that, but what does it do mechanically in the game? By regulating the antimatter-matter reaction in a ship's warp core because of its ability to render porous to light element. Okay, I get that. Raw dilithium must be refined into processed dilithium by a refinery. But what does it do? I have no strategic resources yet. I mean, I probably could trade it, but outside of trading it, what do you do? Morning, Cap. A few months ago, a fellow Marine vet died from cancer. Ah, Definity, I'm so sorry. He was a good man, a great husband, and a grandfather, and a true friend. If you could name something after him, I would really appreciate it. Name is, I will write that down. And we can definitely do that. All right, we'll come up with something good. Definitely can do that. Construction ship. We only got 58 minerals left. Let's go ahead and let the time run. Oh, look how big this map is, by the way. Let's zoom out. Look at the galaxy. Yeah, and we have contact with the Vulcan High Command, so they're right here. Migration treaty by the Vulcan High Command. Oh, wow. Vulcans. Interesting. The human people should not be prisoners in Earth, and neither should our own. Be limited to inhabited territory. We must agree with this. Yeah, you guys can go ahead and put on a Vulcan, what would that be? Diplomatic center on Earth. We're cool with that. You guys are welcome to live here. We got some great vacation areas. We could mine Venus. I kind of want to start mining dilithium and see what it does. Is it one of the moons, I would assume? Yes, it is, right there. Go ahead and enter orbit. And we'll start mining in a minute. In a hot minute. How goes the Pathfinder? Out in deep space. deep space to us, it's like right around the corner. The models are really good.
Proximity alert. Vessel approaching.
Recon. Great choice for Stellaris. Can't wait till you get the Galaxy class. Just wonder if you're going to make that a recon vessel, exploration escort, cough cough. Recon, I don't know. I mean, I guess I could technically do it, but he wouldn't be able to actually explore because I don't think the Galaxy class would be, even though it's considered an exploration vessel, all the Starfleet ones. Whoa, dilithium for the masses. Oh, this is what it does. Okay, so, yes, truly wonderful crystals. You can accumulate them in 2 different ways. Either build a refinery on a planet, tiles, and have a dilithium deposit on them, or build a mining station around a dilithium deposit on some forsaken asteroid. Both methods will produce raw dilithium, which needs to be processed to refinery. That will get you some processed dilithium, which is the important thing, really. Better refineries will be able to produce more processed dilithium per raw dilithium deposits. Okay, but what does it mean? You can even build a small refinery on a starbase for a small kick of processed dilithium. Gather more processed dilithium to get a passive bonus to your empire's naval capacity. Oh, that makes total sense. Note that this modifier updates once a year, so give it time. You're gonna give me the tutorial to all the mechanics in this. Q is doing the tutorial. This warms the bottom of my heart. All the way down to the cockles and the subcockles of my heart. Understood. So, we're gonna get some dilithium because it's gonna up our naval capacity. These are the crystals that they have in the warp core, if you guys are wondering. I missed a couple donations, or at least one donation. If and when you get deep space stations, a glorified frontier outpost, will you have station commanders? Also, you can refine dilithium to bump fleet cap. Yes, I will. And they will be reserved for people who are actually on the stream watching it. Either people who are supporting the stream through being a sponsor, or just random people on the stream who I notice their name come up a lot who are actively participating. So, yeah, that's the plan. That's the plan. Let's get some dilithium. We should have the cash now. Where is our construction ship? Caradef, the Indus, which I may rename. You're already in position aboard Jupiter. I want you to go ahead and build our first. Oh God, I can't click it. It's too small. I can't. It's too tiny. Oh, I can just click the name. Okay, there we go. Build that mining facility. Mellowing with age. Love that name. Yeah, but if you don't know Q yet in this universe, you almost have to pay him as... So, as I see it, it's cool twist. Stay mellow. It's Q, man. Q's always got something behind his back. Like, something's always going on with him. Which I absolutely love. Alright, let's check out Earth. Actually, let's look at Mars. Now, this is before Mars has been terraformed, right? Or maybe you just don't get to terraform Mars. Wow, Mars is about done. I'm gonna put a power generator on there, but it's gonna be a thing. We've just gotten a communique, probably from the Vulcan High Command. The galaxy is dark and full of terrorists, human. Join us in a coalition for mutual protection. Sweet. And the beginnings.
Stand as one
the beginnings
of our enemies.
Of the Federation, which is the first little alliance. So, after successfully translating their language, we now know the Andorian Empire. Freaking awesome. Andorians are really cool. What they did with these guys in Enterprise was so much fun. Like, Enterprise had a lot of real boring bits and just didn't work out very well that series, but there were parts, like everything they did with the Andorians was my favorite. The guy they had playing the main dude, so funny. They kind of replaced the idea of Klingons as just like badass. Once you get friends with them, they've got your back. Like, I love that concept. I bring greetings from the Chancellor Pobstana, the undisputed ruler of the Andorian Empire. Respect our borders and keep out of our affairs, and perhaps our mighty fleets will refrain from visiting your worlds. We can learn, oh, so much from each other. And come on, we're humans. We're gonna go poking everything. In Kirk's way, so different, but yeah. All right, so we now know the Andorians. Where are they located? Right butted up against Romulan space. Yeah, so there you go. Right up against Romulan territory. Shran, I'm talking about Shran. That's the leader of the Andorians. Yes, love that guy. Oh, that actor was fantastic. Like, there are... Yep, just, yep. All kinds of yep for that. All right, we're about to get our first dilithium. Sweet. Okay, see, we need dilithium. We're already maxed out fleet cap. So we're gonna need a refinery. Can we already build that? Do we need to build that? I thought we did.
Initiating
What
communications.
can we build? Hydroponics farms. How are we doing on food? 13 plus? Yeah, we're doing all right. Human people. Oh, they wanna have an open. Yeah, you guys are welcome to travel to Earth. It is a paradise. You know you want to come out here. We're slowly building up this alliance. Now, right now, the Federation doesn't exist. It is just a loose alliance in the deep dark.
Anomaly detected.
20% risk of failure. Oh, you wanted to be a ship captain. Wild. Captain Wild. And now you are, and this is the science captain risks. So, we briefly detected some unusual energy readings emanating from this planet. It might have been a glitch in our system, or it could be a sign of something more. I love risk. Let's take some. Go ahead and investigate further, Captain. Beep beep. So that's going on. Do I want to do more upgrades? I kind of want to do more space-based stations and whatnot, because you're building right now. You're about to get our first dilithium resource. What's the station look like?
Construction complete.
Okay, cool. So there's our Federation mining outposts. I can dig that. Can I? I totally can. Let's see. I'm gonna name this after somebody in the stream. Who wants to be named over a space station? Who is Q? Oh, Commander Ghost, you gotta watch Next Generation. Q is an omnipotent being, basically a god, who's taken a weird interest in the Federation, particularly the Enterprise, and its captain, Jean-Luc Picard. The Rowe Mining Station. Christopher Rowe, you've just been added to the game. You actually run a station as a civilian over Jupiter. Congratulations. Hopefully it'll never get blown up.
Initiating communications.
All right, construction ship. We can get a pretty decent mine. Oh, everybody's going crazy in the stream. Sorry, moderators, don't time people out for freaking out when I'm asking these kind of questions, because this is gonna just be a thing. But we already picked somebody. I'm just gonna start picking randomly from people who are chatting. I won't ask anymore. Don't Alden it up. That's forever a thing now. Construction ship has been dispatched to set up a new mining station.
Technology discovered.
And we picked up our new technology. For you guys wondering what Aldening it up means, Alden is one of the supporters in the stream, and he was a captain of a science vessel that it had a 5% chance of failure on one of the events that popped up. And I got XCOM'd. That 5%, he still failed it. And the ship, the little description was like, the ship has accidentally set its self-destruct sequence and no one can turn it off. Everyone managed to escape but the captain. And I lost the scientist who was Alden at the time. So he literally, his crew somehow blew up their own ship. And that's what Aldening it up means. It's so good. It's like pulling a Martok. Which means warping out with 2 or 3 health out of like 2,000. Martok did that in one of our Star Trek Armada things. So anyways, magnetic field. The magnetic field of Alpha Centauri 4 experienced a complete reversal while it was being observed by Captain Wild of the USS Pathfinder. This rare event has interchanged with the position of the planet's magnetic poles. Fortunately, it was all recorded by our sensors. We just got a bunch of research, so boom. That's why our physics just finished. Ooh. Ooh. We could upgrade to the Yodadyne pulse fusion warp engines. This will make our warp range increase by 5% and our speed increase by 10%. That's only warp speed though, and our charge time decrease. Oh man. Warp drive upgrades mean we're able to retreat faster in combat. And it means that we can get to places faster if we need to reinforce like a station or something. But maximum sustainable warp factor of 2.7. Oh, I love it. It even says how fast the ships go. So we don't even have a warp 4 vessel yet. Fastest we can go right now is 2.7. We're that far behind Starfleet. Because Enterprise was the first warp 5 ship. That's how far away we are from that.
Proximity alert. Vessel approaching. The vessel is hailing.
I kind of want to do pulse cannons, but I feel like the warp upgrade will be long-term. It'll be better in the long term. So let's go ahead and unpause. All right, I missed a couple of donations, so we'll go ahead and unpause it and let things run a bit as our construction ships move around. Let's see. Alden, Shaq, Lucius is saying you're going to kill me first again. Please don't. I didn't kill you last time. It was just a random event. It wasn't my fault. You can't blame that on me. Shaq, Lucius is saying you're going to kill me first. Long live the Terran Empire and good day. Terran Empire's in a different dimension. Oh, please tell me there's an alternate dimension event in this. Please tell me there's an in-game event. Hey Shaq, returning patronage is worth the wait. I can't wait to see where this goes. Have 20 slips of gold. Press platinum. Thank you, Sean. Remember, what is it, like the 49th rule of acquisition? War is good for business. The 48th, peace is good for business. Nebula used to comment with all those all the time. Oh man, all right. I'm curious, what can we make ship-wise? We've got patrol frigates. No real upgrades there. We do have hull plating now. We're already using some of it. Emergency force fields. Oh, more hull points versus straight up armor. That's Q. McLurg, thank you so much for becoming a sponsor. We'll wait on designing a new ship. Let's wait on pause. Once one of the small moonlets orbiting this gas giant has been identified as a promising mining site. A more thorough survey has been conducted to determine whether or not mining operations should be feasible or not. 20% risk of failure. Go ahead and do it, Captain. We can also colonize Alpha Centauri. Oh, there's Betharian. Pergium. They renamed it to Pergium. Pergium. I don't remember that from Star Trek. Na 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 na. People who have never seen Next Generation are like, what was that? That was QB and Q, man. I want another orbital station here, and I want to go ahead and start mining Venus. No, I don't, because I don't have the resources for it. This is why we're building mining stations. Actually, oh, we already got it set up. Cool. Series. So, I love the details. Love the details. I think we lost a donation? Long live the Terran Empire. Nope.
Construction
we're good.
Complete.
All right. Construction's finished there. Science vessels moved out. I'm thinking Alpha Centauri would be a good place to settle one of them. But I don't know. We haven't scanned them both yet. Okay, here we go. +3 power. A more detailed scan of one of the many natural satellites orbiting this gas giant of Alpha Centauri has revealed a deposit of precious materials and minerals that has been overlooked. Cool. So extra resources at this gas giant.
Vessel approaching. The vessel is hailing.
A request from the Andorians to the United Earth Organization. What do you guys got? What do you want? The request was for association status with the Galactic Empire was auto-declined? Why? Auto-declined by the Vulcans. God damn it, Vulcans. Because they're leading right now. We divide up who's leading the current, what are we calling ourselves? The coalition. And they auto-declined the Andorians' request to join.
Technology discovered.
You jackasses, we need all the help we can get. Don't worry. Humans will unite the galaxy. Well, the ones that are friendly. Looking at you, Cardassians. Okay, so the Uridyne warp drive allows for faster warp travel, and we picked it up. Perfect. We can now pick up industrial fabricators.
The vessel is hailing.
Building build speed at 20, plus 20%. That's not bad. At this early on and that quick of a research. Electrofusion power cores. Fire rate and weapons damage. Optical computers is going to be that hit chance. I'm gonna have to go with... I'm gonna go with the industrial fabricators. Na 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 na. Oh, but there it goes. I started like humming it. You've gained a level. Oh, excellent. What'd you pick up? Survey speed. We got 2 sponsors. Daedalus LP is sponsored. Thank you so much, sir. And Travis Ebel. You guys are amazing. helping support the channel. I do appreciate it.
Technology discovered.
We also lost a couple of donations, and we've got new technology. Oh, this is the thing! So, in part of the research that we were doing, it was like you get to divide off between two different technology trees that you can go down. And I haven't messed with this yet. Prime Minister, don't worry guys, I'll go back through the donations and read through them. I just want to read what this says first. Prime Minister Nathan Samuels. My name is Nancy Stevens, and I've been leading a team of researching advanced materials and technology. I'm pleased to announce that we've made a substantial breakthrough. Good pause. Substantial breakthrough offering us a number of potential applications to pursue. So we can go light hull construction or heavy, or ask again in 6 months. Can you provide more information between what these two things are? Oh, I love this. This is like changing your playstyle. So light hull construction, by selecting this specialization, we order our scientists to focus their energies to develop materials that are progressively lighter, yet still retain their durability. This will also open up a path of research that deals with making materials harder to detect on sensors. I'm guessing makes us harder to hit. If you want to focus a fleet on small, fast, nimble ships, or do I want to focus on sturdy vessels? Fast and nimble or sturdy? I'm thinking heavy, because I think Starfleet, sure, they had their lighter, faster ships, the Defiant being one of the examples, and some of the smaller science, the tiny science vessels. I forgot the tiny little one, those little tiny science vessel. I want to go heavy though, because I think Galaxy class, I think Constitution class, I think big ships.
Technology discovered.
So we're gonna go with that. So let's go back through a couple of donations and we'll see what's up. Sadly, IFC, let's see. Hey Shaq, this is from Donut. Hey Shaq, love the past 2 years of content. Also, I'm not sure if this been asked yet, but what time period would you like the new Star Wars trilogy to be in? Post-Empire? I would like it to be right in the middle of the Galactic Civil War, just slightly past the end of A New Hope. So the first Death Star has been destroyed. That would be prime. Na-na. That would be my perfect one. I love the Galactic Civil War story. I think that's the best place to have it. Empire versus the Rebel Alliance. There's the most interesting things going on. Yeah, for sure. Sadly, Tyranniful says, I have seen all of the Treks. Mother was in it greatly. I was too little to care. Oh, that's too bad. Go back and watch them. They're on Netflix. They're really good. Wife's not here to stop me. Enjoy the donation. Thanks, man. We got the Duranium hull plating now, so we get extra hull points. Let's pick up nuclear explosives. What? Primitive, fissionable pre-war nuclear warheads put to use for asteroid explosions. Every day, the minefield causes an average... Oh, these are mines! Or spatial torpedoes. 8.4 isotons. Isotons of explosives. Synthetic dilithium forge, if I want a larger fleet. Okay, so dilithium's would be larger fleet, and we can make synthetic dilithium, but they cost 10 energy to maintain. We're not doing that. We have actual dilithium mines. We just need to get the refineries up and running. So, yeah, we've got raw dilithium right now. I'm thinking spatial torpedoes. Yeah, I'm thinking spatial torpedoes. Mines are interesting for their defensive capabilities. And that damage seems pretty frickin' good. But spatial torpedoes more Federation-y, I think. We'll definitely go mines eventually, because that is the Federation used mines. Leader has gained a level. Excellent. Congratulations on level 2, Captain Wild. The Andorians have been auto-rejected by the Vulcans. Probably shouldn't call them Romulans. All right, so we're gonna let things run for a bit. We've got orders put out. Let's see. Osiv Thur, thank you so much for becoming a sponsor. I do appreciate it. Let's see. We got Travis Ebel has become a sponsor, and then I said Debel has become a sponsor. Nebulous popped his head out of nowhere. You mentioned me, and the rule complete. Number 30 states, a wise man knows that
initiating communication.
Confidentiality equals profit. I love it. Welcome back, Neb. Recon wants to see the crystalline entity take the place of the dimensional horror. As an end game, I could see that. Or just take place of it. Like roaming about the universe. I would be totally down for that. We can now make colony ships and set off for new homes amongst the stars. And then we can also build a penal colony. I can build a penal colony. I guess that makes sense for Starfleet. They've had penal colonies in this series before. Paris, that's how Paris' story starts in Voyager, in a penal colony. Lowers unrest. I guess unrest is going to be a problem for us eventually. Ground-to-space weaponry? What? Let's see. Once per month, this facility will automatically fire at enemy ships bombarding the planet. They will have a 70% chance to hit a random enemy ship, causing 480 points of damage. Lord Marley, thank you for becoming a sponsor. Da-da. That's amazing. That's not normally in the game. Oh, we could have used that for the... That needs to be a mod on its own if it's not already. We're doing that. We're doing that. It doesn't make sense for Starfleet, but we're doing it. Starfleet had a defensive grid, right? Right? Sure. Let's get a couple more mines activated. There you go. They just chews up my resources. Let's go to Earth real fast. Can we build anything cool for the space base module? Nope. We don't have anything yet. Automatically declined. How long until I have control of the coalition? And next rotation's in 2160. 9 years. 9 years! That's just sad. Na, 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 na. Mon Capitan! And he poofs the cigars in their mouths. I love it. I love it. My good fortune is your good fortune. What's that actor's name? He was the perfect choice. Over the top in the most wonderful ways. Most wonderful ways. I think we should save up for a colony ship. I think Starfleet needs to think about, hey, Shaq just got here, have a coffee on me. Did the update come out to force you to start a new series yet? Not yet, but you know it's coming.
Anomaly detected.
What would it cost? Wait, we got an anomaly. Let's see. So, Captain Wild, our initial scans have caught on to an irregular signal reminiscent of our own distress patterns. We'll find out what it is. If we've got a distress call coming out of Ear's territory, we need to find out what's up. It's pretty far away from Earth. Have you surveyed Alpha Centauri yet? You have. Oh, there's dilithium on this planet. I would take this world, which is larger, but we can't get rid of all the toxic kelp, so we'll probably colonize Alpha Centauri 3. Earth. Starbase. Expensive. Only 95 more to go. We're gonna build a colony ship. John Delancey. Thank you, Travis. Appreciate it.
Proximity alert. Vessel approaching. The vessel is hailing.
Do you think Discovery will be in the game? I don't know, probably a little early for that, honestly, since that series is just airing. I wouldn't think so. So, who was that said that? That was Travis. Travis, you're getting a mining station. You get the Travis mining station. Currently over, what are you over? One of the asteroids inside Sector 001, outside of Earth, so. I need to send a construction ship out. We need to build some more construction ships. Rule number 54. Anything can go wrong, it will go wrong. Yep. Researching. Let's see if you, like, randomly explode. We're getting a distress signal, and it sounds like one of ours. We're currently scanning the world below. Finally made a live stream. Love the content. Keep it up. Also, I recall penal colonies always got away teams in trouble. Probably true. The signal was intercepted and was a distress call from a ship in orbit around Alpha Centauri 10. The ship is not giving off any heat signatures and it seems to be drifting. A special project has been issued to investigate what has happened to the crew. What could possibly go wrong? Intriguing. Send over an away team.
Log updated.
What was that sound? Oh, there's the wreck. Check it out. It's got a sound effect too. It's a really terrible one. Listen to it creak. Anyways, let's zoom out. Let's go ahead and allow them to send their away team over. I love the events. Da, da. Where are you going?
Construction
Surveying.
complete.
I want you to research this project. Yeah, that's this. I didn't do the event. All right, so you have your orders. Weeks after Wilder of Pathfinder's latest fully fulfill expert survey, human xenologists are particularly falling over themselves to publish their findings on this favored storm. Okay, so we found something really interesting. They're super excited about it. Let's go ahead and zoom out of that system because it's really noisy.
Proximity alert.
It's really
Vessel
noisy.
approaching. The vessel is hailing.
Now that everybody's donating, rules of acquisition. The Ferengi rules. Rule number 33, it never hurts to suck up to the boss. Have an awesome day, Captain. Well, thank you so much, Toby. I love the rules of acquisition. I love it when Federation officers quote them back to the Ferengi, and they're always like,
Technology discovered. Special project
There's some
complete.
great ones for Quark. Ah! Having searched the ship, the inspection crew of the remains of a science officer was detected, and that crew member must have killed each other. Sad times. We've actually failed it. Womp womp. Problem, send in the red shirts. Nobody died. That's good. All right, continue your survey. Industrial fabricators have been completed. Critical failure! We're receiving distressing signal from Captain Wilder, the Pathfinder. The crew has gone mad and are killing each other. The captain has lost all control. Sending help would be futile at this point. Could this have anything to do with the derelict ship they recently investigated? Shit. The Pathfinder was destroyed. Oh, what? They killed each other. So that means that that was probably... Oh, I know what episode that was. That sucks. Let's pick a new technology. Damn, we lost the entire crew of the Pathfinder.
The vessel is hailing.
Shit. Not just the red shirts, everybody. The Pathfinder will be missed. That's gonna be in the story for the next opening. This time, we're going with phase cannons. Damn. We've got to build another science vessel. That sucks. We're building another Franklin class. Not gonna let that get us down. I didn't say this much, but can I captain of a company of the red shirts? Oh, can I captain a company of red shirts? Ugh. Lieutenant Frost, I don't know if that's a good idea. I don't know if you really want to do that. That seems like a poor life choice. Though in this era, there's no red shirts. They're all blue shirts. Check it out. See? Blue shirts.
Alert.
It's weird.
Approaching. The vessel is hailing.
Didn't I just say not to outland it up? Oh gee, you did. It's not my fault. We didn't know. We're boldly going, all right? Like Hugh said, if you can't handle a bloody nose. Oh yeah, that's right. We can't send anybody to damn it.
Construction complete.
Don't worry, we'll bring you back in. You'll be back eventually. We'll have like your next generation come back, Captain. Construction is completed on Earth's surface. Oh no, for the science ship. Sweet, we can pick up a new scientist. We're going to recruit. Oh, we're using up our influence already? Ouch.
Vessel approaching.
You killed another one, Captain.
Vessel is hailing.
I know. That's not my fault. It's not my fault. Let's pick up...
Proximity alert.
Research
Vessel
industry.
The vessel
Research
is
speed
hailing.
for computing. Or just biology. None of these really go for what we want. Oh, there's a couple more. There's a couple more. Warp field manipulation, lifespan. Let's go lifespan. A captain with... Please don't die. Please don't die.
Affirmative.
Who we're gonna put in? We're gonna put in... I'm gonna go ahead and give you orders to head out. The new ship. The Earhart. Earhart, get back and finish the job over at Alpha Centauri, and we'll rename you in a moment. I have a lot of science ships. With the extra events, I think we're gonna end up running into a lot of doom. You're gonna get renamed. Captain Lucius. That's who's taking command of the Earnhardt. Congratulations. All right, rule number 111: treat those in your debt-like family. Exploit them. Yep. Is it really 111? How many are there? I remember that one particularly, but I don't remember which one it was. Ah, shit. Sorry, guys.
The vessel is hailing.
I gotta turn that down. Way down. Gotta turn that way down. It was fine when it was like different covers and stuff, but now it's getting... They're using certain songs. We can't have it on here. Here's what we can do, though. I will turn on some music, though it may not be totally fitting.
Proximity alert. Vessel approaching.
Sounds. Music
The
volume.
vessel is hailing.
There we go. There we go. We got a little bit of background music going. Unpause. It's gonna be like XCOM up in here. I'm just gonna lose everybody. We can actually speed it up a little bit. Yeah, we'll speed it up a little bit, so we can get this finished, wrapped up. We're gonna pick up a. Oh, we were gonna get a science. I wanted to get another colony or a colony ship, but now we're gonna lock down all of our mines. Then we'll do it. There's another mining station there, because we need like Starbase. 325 or 225, 52. It's not bad. I killed another one, Cap. Seems like your scientists love dying, Cap. That's not.
Proximity alert.
Yeah, it's a little
Vessel
true.
approaching. The vessel is hailing.
Just a hint: you can go into the policies and change the living standards to utopian.
Technology
And
discovered.
seems that it would fit better with the Starfleet story. Just need more food. I would assume they've already got that, wouldn't they? Let's see. What are our policies? Policies and edicts. Wars of liberation are allowed. Food stockpiling was set to minimal. We're going to leave it at minimal because that gives us the best growth rate, I believe. Yeah. We'll also get tactical bombardment is fine. What are our options? Tactical and full. Resettlement prohibited. Land appropriation prohibited. First contact is peaceful. Open borders. Core world population, all species. Refugees are welcome into the Federation, or into the Earth Alliance, I guess, where we are right now. Slavery prohibited. I don't actually see living standards in here. Maybe we don't have it yet. All right, technology. Phase cannons are now a thing. We need to update fleet. We'll also pick up a better sensor array. Yes, sensor range. I want better sensor range. I learned from the last season, sensor range is great. We can actually see where they're coming back from. I will survive, Lucian says.
Technology discovered.
Good luck with that. You've made it to Alpha Centauri. New research, we've got spatial torpedoes. Hangar bays this early? Transorbital, yeah, we get shuttlecraft. Ooh, our long-range science ships. What do you guys think? These would be great for combat, transorbital fighters. Armor and shield penetration. Main engineer, so they'd come out of the hangar bays of the of some of our ships, which do multiple designs. I'm thinking better science ships though. Heavy duty construction techniques. Improved construction allows to equip more protective measures and heavy armor. We're gonna do that. I'd love to have shuttles, but I think a bigger science vessel would be more beneficial this early on. Let's see. Vulcan High Command and Andorians. Their population may now freely move between. Good. The relationship between Andorians and Vulcans are improving. So maybe I'll be able to bring them into the coalition at the moment. We picked up bunkers.
Proximity alert.
Verteron arrays.
Approaching.
Hey.
The vessel is hailing.
Cool. So what this was produces 1.2 of something. What is this? Resource revealed. Terraforming progress. There are many different strategic resources, usually uncovered by researching technologies. This is resources used to track the terraforming progress of this planet. Oh, interesting. What's this? Mars terraforming. Oh, this is just about Mars. I mean, that's pretty cool, actually. We're gonna do it. We're gonna terraform Mars. I didn't think there'd be like an event research chain for it. Neat. Construction ship. You finished up. I want you to build the last mine here. So we're gonna go on this map, build the last mine, and then we'll take you over to Alpha Centauri, which should be about researched. And let's get caught up while things continue on. We're gonna go from the top down. So, Sniper Cat donated. Says 80 if it works. Oh, well, thank you so much for the giant donation. Complete. That's awesome. If it works well, sell it for more. If it doesn't work, quadruple the price and sell it as an antique. Great stream, Captain. Oh, 80 is in, like a rule 80. I gotcha. Guardsman, thank you so much for the donation. Says, just curious, what's the interstellar coffee shop chain? Tim Hortons, Dunkin' Donuts, or the Nestorius Starbucks? I'd go with Starbuck. I like that. Doesn't really work in this universe, but whatever. I do what I want. Ashley, thank you for the donation, says, when you add up all the deaths in the away missions of the original series, statistically, you have less a chance of dying if you are red shirt opposed to gold or blue. Really? That doesn't seem right. I'll take your word for it. What mod is this? This is New Horizons, which I need to put in the description. Mellow, the force is strong with this one. Yeah, you said that probably right before I died. Oh, 40% chance of failure. A large amount of ship debris can be found in orbit around this planet. Possibly the remains of some kind of massive fleet action. Leave it for now. We're gonna be careful with this. Just leave it and continue on about your day. You finished the system. Excellent. Go get more experience by scanning a couple more systems, like Bernard's Star. Survey these two worlds. We gotta get you leveled up some more. I think that's the trick. Rule number 111, truth. Oh, we already read that one. All right, unpause. Silent Chaos says, we are the Borg. Lower your shields, surrender your ships. We'll add your biological and technological distinctiveness to our own. Your culture will adapt to service us, and resistance is futile. It's like the best bad guy speech ever.
Proximity alert.
Best bad guy speech ever. Love it. The vessel is hailing. All right, we can afford it now. So Earth, begin construction of our very first colony ship. At the same time, ship designer, let's upgrade some things. We've got phased cannons now. And we've got spatial torpedoes. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Nuclear torpedoes do 30 isotons, heavy nuclear torpedo, and light nuclear torpedo. So the light does average damage 5.6, average damage 6.47. Yeah, we're gonna upgrade you. Emergency force fields, hull points. Armor would be better, so we'll stick with the armor. We can equip a nuclear reactor, though. Oh, for more power generation.
Proximity alert. Vessel approaching.
Secondary computer core. Tracking. I don't think they'll have problems with tracking. What if there's so many options? Tracking, fire rate. Go with fire rate. So many options. Warp speed plus 10%, warp range 5%. Oh, this is the new Yodion engines. Yeah, we're gonna do that. Unodyne. And this is the heavy geranium hull construction. Yeah. Plus 30 to hull points and plus 10 to armor. We'll keep it the Neptune class, because I kind of like that name.
Good ship design is like a work of art. Subtle, nuanced, and with eyes that follow you across the room. It's important to know what you're doing, and that's why I'm here. One of the most important things to consider is how you assign utilities. There are 3 types: tactical in red, engineering in gold, and support in blue. Each utility offers different benefits and optimizations for you to exploit. Tactical slots typically grant a variety of bonuses to weapons damage, range, and performance. Engineering utilities offer additional defensive capabilities. Support slots generally offer bonuses to speed, evasion, or accuracy. You can place additional backup reactors in all 3 utility slots for additional power. Beyond these are the auxiliary slots, which provide a variety of out-of-combat bonuses.
Oh, this is cool. So that's what these slots mean. So it's kind of taking the Star Trek Online approach to customization, where you've got the different color-coded sections, and then you can stick stuff in there. So for engineering, we decided to go with light phase cannons, but we could potentially put many different things in there that wouldn't necessarily be weapons technology. And then you've got the different hull types to give you different slots. Oh, this is gonna be so detailed. Oh, that is amazing. That is really cool. I like it. Understood, Q. Thank you very much for the heads up. I did not know any of this. So, all right. Go ahead and pause. The fleet is going to go in for an upgrade. A little expensive, but it's worth it. We probably should build another ship. Let's pick up a new technology. We picked up our gravimetric sensors array, which, you know what? Science vessel. Ship designer. Do you have a sensors array? No, that would be a combat. That would be a science vessels thing, right? Basic labs. Yeah, there it is, sensor array. So it goes from 20 to 25. We'll definitely take that. We can also get fuel tanks. What do you, warp range plus 20%. Oh. Or sensor range. We're going sensor range. I want to know the other empires that are out there. I want to see them at range. Oh, that's good. 30%. Yeah. Oh, it even tells you weapons, different types, utilities. The Franklin has just gotten an upgrade. We'll go with the better warp drive so you can get there faster. We'll go ahead and save this. And we're gonna have you come back to the fleet for a refit. When you're done with your mission, we'll have you come back for the refit. Very cool. So, who are all the captains? Captains are coming out of the Patreon, Guardsmen. That's kind of what we're doing with. That's how we always do it. It's a thank you to the guys that are supporting the channel. OG, chat, click the notifications with the flag. I think it gives them association status. I can't until I have command of the Federation. They won't accept it. They just auto-know it. We could pick up some cool stuff. If the audio is too loud, let me know, guys. Are these... Oh, these are the new engines. I can go up to the next level engines already. Or I can go EPS manifolds. What do they do? Warp reactor, plasma. In addition to the distributed throughout the ship as a direct energy supply. What does it do, though? +3 to weapon damage. Oh, it's a tactical slot. That's why it's red. Oh, I'm getting it. I'm starting to get it. And then there's the transportation hub, which, yeah, for settlement, I'm not going to do that. It will increase migration speed, though, which is probably how I'm going to grow faster. I'm going to bring a lot of people to us. We're going to go with that. And we ordered up our colony ship, right? Yeah, Earth's building it now. And we picked up our first tradition. Okay. Knock the music down a little bit. Yeah, I can do that. Sorry about that. So, now's the question. How do we want to set it to like 5? It's so hard to edit. There we go. What do we want to do? Frontier is the one with... Yeah, I'm leaning toward Frontier. The reason being is that we get reduced Frontier outpost upkeep by 25%. So it looks like this has been nerfed a little bit. I think it used to be 50%. I think they dropped it. That's still really good, meaning for the influence that we produce, we can have more Frontier outposts. Meaning we can take more territory and block certain territories from them, which would be really cool. Let's see, you don't need to be Federation leader to give association. All right, well, I'll contact them in just a second after we choose which one we're gonna go with. Discovery could be good. You guys are all about Discovery right now. We've gotta go Discovery. That would give us, to boldly go, grants you the think tank technology. This passive increases the likelihood you will be able to research rare and dangerous new technologies. Ooh, yeah. Gain research points equal to the 10th of our monthly gain when surveying planets. Oh, that's pretty good. Anomaly discovery chance increased by 10%. Unity output increased by 5% per different planet class you colonize. And then Standards Measurement Bureau. Survey speed increased by 10%. Science ship combat evasion increased by 30. And then what's the flat thing we get? Adopting this stage of discovery traditions will unlock Auto Explore. Oh, it gives us Auto Explore. Yes, give me Auto Explore, please. Done. Discovery it is. We're going Discovery. We'll vote on the next one. I wanted to pick the first one. I love Auto Explore. Oh, it's so good. Just go. Go. Your mission, Captain. It's up to you to go and find things. I know that I am a captain. I meant the captains of the current ship. I was hoping my character was in the series. Not yet. Probably not yet. I haven't actually named the fleet yet. And I will at the beginning of the next episode because they weren't auto-generated. Actually, I could pop people in now. Wouldn't be too hard. We'll do that on the break. I'll add the 3 captains in at the beginning of the break. So, which we're coming up to. Let's see, Space Cowboy, thank you so much for becoming a sponsor. Appreciate it. Let's see. So, who are all the captains? Already did that one. We were gonna try to make the Andorians part of the group. So, Andorian Empire. Offer association. Our alliance already has a position. Yeah, we can't. We already have a position on this, and we won't accept them. Oh, there we go. We picked it up. Yeah, this is what you're probably talking about. So we finally can do the actual vote. I'm going to vote yes to bring the Andorians in. Sweet. And they were accepted, right? Andorians was given association status by our little group, our coalition. Fantastic.
Construction complete.
We're building up the Federation slowly. I hope there's like a big event for creating the Federation. I really do. We're getting a little low on power, so let's build a power plant here. Let's check on our colony ship production. Still really slow. It's what it is. Clear you out. You still need to get, Captain Lucius, you still need to get leveled up a few more times before you can take on that job. Did we get the new science vessels yet? No, we didn't. 8 more months. I want to build a new science vessel. Lucius, I feel bad for you and your crew. They're gonna be fine. The Earnhardt will be fine. Is it the Earnhardt or the Earhart? It's like the Earhart. It's supposed to be Earnhardt. They're fine. Look at them. Surveying the local systems. If you look really closely, there's a window right there to the bridge, and you can actually see people sitting behind their consoles on the bridge. If I was using a remote control, I could actually zoom in on it, but I can't with these controls, sadly. Yep. Check, you gonna upgrade the science ship?
Complete.
I am, once it finishes its mission, it's gonna hit up... Oh, that's right. Yes, I am. Go get it upgraded. I want you to have a better sensor range. Check out the sensor range on this thing. Oh, wow. That's the sensor range of a science ship? Oh, that's before the upgrade. Yeah. I'm down with that. All right. Nope, you're not touching that until you level up. I'm not losing another science ship, damn it. Not this early. Yeah, he's leveled up. Dun, 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 dun. And what did you pick up? Lifespan and research speed bonus for biology. What would it take now? Still a 40% chance. Bum, 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 bum. This is like combat music, not like exploration music.
Ships upgraded.
We have upgraded the fleet. That's the combat fleet, not the science fleet, right? Yeah. Nuclear electronics lab. Anomaly risk. Yes! Yes, this will lower the risk of failure. Do it. Do it. Especially if we're going to be building high-grade science vessels, long-range science ships, which is about to finish. That was not the sensor range. Was it not?
Technology
Is
discovered.
this the science, the sensor range then? I think this is the sensor range for just the system, isn't it? Critical Role battle music. Yep. It's actually
Ships
fair use, free
upgraded.
fair use music. When I found it, I was like, oh, I gotta have this. We can get level 2 star bases, and I love it. They're the old star bases from the original series. Oh, I hope they actually look like that. They probably don't, because we've already got the mushroom stations. Oh, sad times. Mines, mineral silos, which increase mineral storage. What is our mineral storage? Did they change this? No, it's 5,000. Don't need that. Bum, 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 bum. We'll go tier 2 space stations. Good defense. Oh, we got our colony ship. What's it look like? Oh, that's disappointing. It looks like one of the construction ships. Bum, 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 bum. Colony ship, come on out here. And you have your mission objective. Oh, bonus that, will it? Probably not. We'll try it anyways. Yeah, Alpha Centauri. Sweet, our first colony. And pause. Bum, 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 bum. Our
Initiating
scientists are
communications.
leveling up. Good. Good, which I gotta name you guys too. Join coalition request. We would like to join the galactic... I don't know, stupid name. I'm gonna rename it. Would you have us? I agree. Yes, I will. Join us.
An alien empire.
I was in
is
the
making
middle.
contact.
I was in the middle of voting. Thank you. Important business. All right, it's good to know. So they've joined us now, right? Yes, the Andorians have joined us, and we should be able to see within their sensor range. Gonna upgrade you. Colony ship is en route. New science, or you just did your upgrade. Yeah, you did just do your upgrade. Sweet. Head on out to 40% chance of failure, 40% chance of failure. Ah, man, that's real bad. If the chances of failure are so high. Go survey this system, because we know it's got a possible colonization planet on it. Go. We'll also go to Wolf 359 and scan that. Chef, what are you gonna do with the Battlefront 2 campaign? Probably not stream it. I'm probably gonna just off-stream
Construction
record it and
complete.
upload it like a normal video so the quality is a little higher. That's probably what I'm gonna do. It'll probably be a bonus video on the current rotation of videos, for those wondering.
Proximity alert. Vessel approaching. Vessel is hailing.
So go here, Field Research Center. Before you send Lucius to his doom, upgrade his facility so he can enjoy a nice cup of tea on me. Oh, his tea facilities. He's not gonna die. I'm doing my best to make sure the science vessels survive. I don't want to lose another science ship. The good captain, who sadly died on his first mission in deep space. Oh no, what have I broken over on my, there we go, my character name sheet. Off to another sector. Going beyond the rim, farther than anyone has gone before. Let's see if they've updated the warp effect. Dun, 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 dun. I have that music stuck in my head now. If you guys haven't seen Critical Role, which is this voice actors playing D&D, is what it is. It is the most compelling live stream, YouTube series, whatever you want to call it, because you can watch it live on Thursdays. I love it. Absolutely love it. Like, I'm so addicted. I think we've watched a little bit of it almost every night for the past 2 weeks. So good. For those that don't know, Wolf 359, which we've already scanned, is the place where the Federation threw everything they had to stop the Borg before they made it
discovered.
to Sector 001, which is where Earth is. The Terran sector. And they lost horrifically that battle. No spoilers here. It's been 15 years since that episode aired, so Oh, we got the Verteron array. So, Mars, a planet that's been slowly made habitable due to our advances in creating natural habitat domes for our people to live in. However, with our increased understanding on how comets work, there could be a way to divert them to Mars' polar ice cap. It may be worth investigating this to see if we can truly change the atmosphere on Mars itself for the better. All right, let's do some new research. An interstellar academy. With the advent of advanced penetrating systems and theories, a new generation of public schools are born. A higher level of education amongst our citizens will improve our ability to make new discoveries and advance our scientific understanding. Or a penal colony. Well, we don't have any factions that have creeped up yet, so I'm going to go with Interstellar Academy. Yeah, let's do that. Check, this reminds me of your old Star Trek Online episodes with me and Morph and Wasted. Yeah. Good times. Still want to go back to that. What is... Oh, this is the Verteron array site. What do I have to build? The lithium refineries. This would increase our naval capacity. But... there it is, the Verteron array. It costs 25 power to run. We can't run it. I could build it, which is really expensive, but I can't run it. Ground to space-based weaponry. I'm pumped for that. Yeah, we'll wait. We can't afford it. Yeah, we can't do it yet. We can't afford to run it. What about Earth? Earth's got all kinds of upgrades. To keep us positive on food, Earth is going to have upgrade those wineries. That's what we're doing. We're gonna grab that, and we're gonna grab a mine. Get those civilians working. Industrial Fabricator, or a mining network. I'm thinking Industrial Fabricator. Build costs and build speed increase. Yeah, Industrial Fabricator. Industrial Fabricators eventually will be large industrial replicators. I don't know if that's how it works in the game, but that's how it should work technology-wise. It's like super soft music, and I'm sitting over here singing the combat music. So our colony ship is en route. Our construction vessel is in the same system, currently building... oh, look at that! This is the research station one. Cool. I'm down with that. You know what kills more people in Star Trek than anything else? It's not phasers or Klingon disruptors. It's those consoles they sit behind. Tabby was talking about this when she was watching a few episodes of Next Generation with me, and they always explode and kill someone.
Construction
Someone always
complete.
like falls out of their chair dead. Every episode, it almost always happens. We need to scan this planet here. Where's our science vessel? As soon as you're done with that, head over here. This is going to be the next system within our territory. We need that. Do we have any new hulls to look at? Yes, we do, actually. Let's go ahead and let the time run. We should have a new science vessel.
Establishing colony.
Oh, look at that. It's the same hull, sadly. I guess it makes sense for the time period. There's not a whole lot of vessels in the Federation right now. But we get a bunch of... Every one of these increases my... Wait, what does this do? Sensor range. And I can give it one fuel tank. No, we're not going to do it. We're not going to give it a fuel tank. We're going to let it go right where it is. Oh, this is good. This is all those sensor range increases. So what's our sensor range? Cost, build time, maintenance, power, hull, armor, shields, evasion, combat speed, special values. Sensor range is 25. Now if I get rid of one of these, sensor range is still 25. I'm just assuming these stack. Now we can't run anything. Everything else is upgraded? Yeah, everything else is upgraded. All right, fuel tank. Can't go too crazy. What should we name it? We should name it the Hawk, after one of the guys in the chat. I like it. Hawk. Hawk class. All right, and this is the upgraded version of our Franklin. And the Franklin, yeah, it's an upgraded version of the Franklin. So I'm sorry, Franklin, but we're basically getting rid of you. You've been replaced. Nice sense of progression in this. I like that a lot. So let's build our first Hawk class with a larger sensor array. We need to get a second ship anyways. Construction vessel, go ahead and build mining stations. Can't afford it. Too much sensors, too much information overload. It'll be fine. Let's see. We got another mine we can set up over here. Let's go ahead and do that. 90. Give me another tick. Another mineral tick. There we go. Really starting to hurt for power. Earth on the surface. I need you to build more. Yeah. Let's go ahead and
Construction complete.
Oh, I can't. Yeah, I just can't afford it. That's what it is. We need to get some more power output coming in. Yeah, especially when this
anomaly detected.
All right, gotta do anomaly. We can actually scan this one. So, Captain Lucius, a colossal impact crater hints that something big collided with the surface of this planet. Investigate it. Please don't explode. While investigating the crater, the what did we name your ship? The Indus somehow fell from orbit, burned up in the atmosphere, and its remains crashed into the crater, making the crater slightly larger. Recon, forgot about new construction ships, builds faster. Are there new construction ships? I didn't actually look, to be honest. Shit. Let's update you. What do you get?
Evading hostiles.
Whoa! Science ship, the USS Drake has entered hostile unknown... has encountered a hostile unknown probe. Starfleet and Sol is currently attempting to evade them. Whoa, oh shit. That's the Xindi. Sol monitoring. I love that the music, that's my music by the way, not the game's picked up. Sol monitoring station have detected an alien probe on a direct course for Earth. All attempts to hail the probe have been met with silence, and as such, we must now presume the vessel to be hostile. Red alert! Red alert, begin the Expanse event chain.
Log updated.
Oh shit. This is the Enterprise plotline. It's terrible. All hands, prepare for bad plots. So, evading hostiles, the USS Drake is pulled out. We'll deal with construction ships later. We don't really need it building faster. The Xindi probe has arrived. Where is the Xindi probe? Don't you run away. Don't you run away. I need you here. Oh, you don't have any weapons, do you? Shit. Do you have any weapons? Warp, charge. We do have the combat vessels. Yeah, we have the first fleet here. First fleet, engage the Xindi probe. You're probably gonna die. Does it actually look like the Xindi probe? Can't seem to click it. Oh man! So, in Enterprise, this thing carved, and I was real pissed about this because I was in the Air Force when they aired this episode. Pretty sure. When I first watched it. And they carved a line across Florida in that episode. Like, burned a hole through Florida. And it went right through. They show it happening, and I was like, oh, yep, there goes the town I used to live in. Like, right through the center. And down into the Keys. All right. We've got to stop. We've got to stop them. Dispatch the fleet. A large mineral-rich asteroid had collided in that... Okay, that's unimportant right now. Right now, we've got to prepare for combat. Oh, shit. What can we do? What can we do with research? We got to see the event. I'm worried. This should just be the one that's a test, right? This shouldn't be the one that's going to, like, try to blow up Earth, because that was what they were going for in the story. I'm not even looking at the right menu. I'm freaking out. Okay. Let's see. We need to investigate the privateers. Not worried about privateers. Expanse. An alien race appears to have vendetta against humanity. All right, I guess we have to finish this. All right, the first fleet. Pausing. Here we go. First Admiral. Combat speed, FTL damage. leader lifespan, weapon range. You are our first admiral.
Affirmative.
Who are we gonna name? Let me grab one of our admirals off the ship list. I didn't realize we'd be in combat this early. I was really not planning for this. So, our first admiral is going to be, Josephine Sulzer? Admiral Sulzer. Admiral Sulzer. Congratulations on your promotion. Hopefully you survive this. You may not. If you don't, we'll bring you in later again. Here we go. Whelp Shack is doomed.
Construction complete.
I can't be doomed. We just started. The Federation fleet. We've never been in space combat before. Oh, crap. It's a Zindi probe. I guess I could start building it's probably a good idea to start building ships, too. Hey, what are you building right now? Stop it. Give me... I can't afford any more Neptunes. Damn it. Alright. It's up to these 3 ships. And with this, we're gonna pause here, and we're gonna take a break. Because I want to name these 3 ships, because these may be the heroes of Earth. I also need to refill my coffee, so we're gonna replay the intro video. I'm gonna go make another cup of coffee. For you guys watching this as a VOD, there'll be a link, I'm sure, in the description to just skip past the end of the break and get right into the combat, or you can just fast forward. All right, guys, be right back. And I will just play the intro again, so. The specter of war had followed humanity for centuries, culminating in the Third World War in 2053. But we, the human race, emerged from the cusp of extinction. The post-apocalyptic horror was a wake-up call to our species. The people of Earth have finally put aside our differences and united. We finally listened to our better angels and fought our true enemy, hunger, disease, and war. With the invention of the warp drive by Dr. Zephyrin Cochrane, we now stand at the edge of an ocean, our galaxy, just waiting to be explored. With the help of our Vulcan friends, we, the people of Earth, are ready to take our steps, our first steps, into the great unknown, to seek out new life and new civilizations, and to boldly go where no one has gone before. Today, Starfleet Command has the honor of launching the USS Franklin, the first Warp 4 capable ship that will blaze a trail into the stars that generations will follow. May her captain and crew travel safely. Godspeed. we are back, and we're about to find out what's going to happen with this Xindi probe. Let me get the music started back up. All right. This is not the music. The Xindi. We don't know it's the Xindi. It's an unknown probe. Gotta remember that. So here we go. Oh, God. I don't think we could stop this? This is future tech, by the way. Here we go.
Engaging enemy fleet.
Womp, womp. Use those pulse cannons. Those look like straight up phasers. And then there's our torpedoes that we've got access to. This is the biggest fleet we've got. This is everything the Federation has access to right now. Now, the chances of us actually being able to stop the probe, limited at best. Oh, we're actually doing damage. We're actually doing damage. Come on, boys. The captains who are valiantly trying to defend Earth are, who do we got here? We got Captain Alex of the Valor's End. We've got, he's on the right-hand side there, the USS Endurance, Captain Anubis. And we've got Captain Rend of the Gemini Engine, currently right here. Get in there, boys. Oh, man. The Starbase might be able to take it down once it gets in range. It's going to have more firepower than anything that these 3 ships can have. This shows we need to upgrade the fleet as well. We've also got our Admiral, Sulzer, taking command of the fleet and giving them, I believe, a boost of fire rate. Yeah, so they're firing a little bit faster. Come on, boys. The Xindi probe. Oh, I would love it if I could change the plot. Like, in the story, it's gonna carve a hole through, like, the planet, like a line through it. But no, we gotta stop it. We can do enough damage to it. And the fleet was here in the sector. It's just not firing back because it's a weapon, it's a planetary weapon. It's meant to fire at a planet. Come on. We upgraded your phasers. I didn't think we'd have combat this early. Shit. Refit time. We're getting there. It's still gotta get to Earth. I wonder. I don't think our science vessel has any weapons.
Evading hostiles.
It doesn't.
Evading hostiles.
Don't be passive. Just be passive. We're gonna get you a new scientist. We've about half damage. We've done about half damage. Hold.
Tile clear.
Can I build another ship? Like, can I build combat vessels like right now? Ugh. Rest in peace, Florida. Oh no! They want a research agreement for minerals. This is one time, right? Send a sum of minerals immediately. They want a research agreement, which will give us Andorians? I'm down with that. Let's do it. Let's share that technology. I want to bring you guys into the Federation. You know what I'd love? They're not going to send reinforcements. I can't request reinforcements either. It's all about the Federation. Joseph, thank you so much for the $2 donation. Oh shit, it's going to attack Earth. What do we got? No, no. Earth might, yes, Earth is actually going to get an extra ship out by the time they get within range. We're shoving ships out the dry dock. I don't care what's installed next Tuesday. Get out there and fight. If you've got phasers, we'll put out the freighters. Anybody who's got a phaser or a pulse cannon. Let's go ahead and...
Technology discovered.
It's almost in range. Let's pick up another scientist. Man. This is all I've got access to? Give me this scientist. We'll rename you later. This is why I need people who want to be scientists. I've got to get through the list.
Survey complete.
Almost, 50%, 50%. About to be in range of the gigantic space station with all the weapons on it. You, no, you're a combat vessel. Engage. Yeah, get in there. Straight out of the dry dock. Not even finished. Probably doesn't have his warp drive installed. Don't care, get in there. That's for our science vessel. Go auto-explore. Can we kill it? Oh, we've almost got it! It's in range of the space station now, right? Yes, it is. You can see its phasers firing. She's almost to Earth. All captains, prepare for ramming speed. We don't know what it's gonna do when it gets to Earth, so I guess that would be a little premature. Oh, come on! Damn it. Oh, come on, we had it. The alien probe cut through Earth's defenses with ease before taking a position in geosynchronous orbit. After several minutes of apparent inactivity, the probe fired a condensed energy beam at the surface of the planet, burning large swath of the east coast of North America to ashes before powering down. The few remaining ground batteries and A contingent from the Mars defense perimeter on patrol near Jupiter at the time of the attack were able to take advantage of the pause and successfully destroy the vessel. It will take weeks to fully assess the extent of the casualties in North America, but preliminary analysis indicates that a total reached several hundred million. The people of Earth are shocked by the losses as they turn to the Prime Minister, Nathan Samuels, to answer the question, who sent this weapon of mass destruction? This is a tragedy.
Log updated.
Damn Xindi probe. Then the Xindi probe explodes. You could name 2 space stations after my aunt and my uncle. Sadly, they're no longer with us. Oh, I'm sorry. Billy and Hiram. The spaceships would be good too. Well, we don't have any spaceships right now that we could put in, but I'm sorry. I'm sorry to hear that. They're no longer with us. All right. Yep, Florida just got wrecked. Damn. Now we can do a special project. I mean, it's part of the story. Let's see, we need a scientist of level 1 in orbit. Well, we've got one of those, not in orbit. We could pull one back. We just sent a science ship out, the Drake. Drake, come back. We don't need a ship to research this project. What? Oh, we did. 1 scientist present. Science ship, we do. Okay, so, science vessel, the Drake, get over here and enter orbit. I'm ordering you to return, so come about. And we're gonna find out what just happened. Find out where the Xindi are, and then we're going after them. Oh man, that hits you where you live, where I used to live, because they cut it through Florida. Anyways, defense satellites. You know, after that attack, like just story-wise, this music is so not right for this. Story-wise, I feel like defense satellites would make the most sense. We almost killed it. I wonder what would have happened if we would have killed it before it got to Earth. We have a negative balance on power. Shit. Oh, it's because we're colonizing Alpha Centauri now. And it's eating up 8 power per turn. That's actually awesome. Let's go ahead and build a new power plant here. We got an unmanned power plant, so you guys go here. Boop, where are the positives? And you run this power plant as soon as you're up. If you'd be so kind. It looks like Earth still has nothing but humans on it. Even though we can get like Athorians and whatnot. We've got our new research labs. This is anomaly survey chances. We need to upgrade the space stations. We can get pulse-phased cannons now. Ooh. Yeah, you know what? We're gonna go weaponry, I say. Plus 3% to weapon damage, or straight up more firepower. Or more power to run everything. Firepower. We kind of are reeling from the attack now, and we're realizing that maybe we need to focus a little bit more on our combat capabilities. So that sucked. Begin the research. Let's find out. We're on a time sink. We're also, oof, that's costing us 20%. We need to get some dilithium crystals. Will increase this build cap. So go to surface. Can we build a refinery? Yes, we can. It'll lower the happiness of the planet, but it needs to happen. So we're gonna get a refinery operational, and that will up our build cap, and that'll get rid of the negative. I'm not quite sure what the negative is doing to us right now. Probably taking out some of our resources. Yeah, ship maintenance. We're gonna get on it. Dun, dun, dun. Time project is working, or will be working as soon as somebody gets in orbit. Research it. Ah, I researched the wrong thing, didn't I? Yeah, there we go. Analyze that. Wrong one, Shaq. Yep, I got it. We're working on it. I know, we're probably on a time limit here, just like Enterprise was. We need to get... Oh, man. Yes, militarized like crazy. We don't really have a choice. We just had Earth become attacked. And I know where this could go.
Special project.
If it's anything like the show, they're out to destroy the planet. And the weapon, though effective, wasn't effective enough. Alien probe. The engineering teams have successfully analyzed the wreckage of the alien probe. certain quantum markers in the hull material indicate exposure to a class of subspace anomalies frequent to the Delphic expanse, a turbulent region coreward. The vessel's damaged computer core reveals almost nothing short of the name of the alien race, the Xindi. Determined to prevent further incursions into United Earth space, the Admiralty have proposed a mission to gain intelligence.
Log updated.
So where's the, there it is, there's the Delphic expanse. Should we send the Drake out there maybe? No, we should send Lucius out there. The Enterprise does its own thing while you manage the Empire. See, now that makes sense, that the Empire would deal with it. So what is the mission? Select expedition leader. You must select someone capable of leading an expedition into the... Go ahead and research it. Oh, I see. So as the leader of the Federation, I am researching who is best for the job. Obviously, it's going to be, more than likely, Captain Archer. And I will send him out to the Expanse to find out more stuff. Cool. So we're selecting a person now. I'm loving this. I love this so much. Because I like the events. I think they're the best part. Except for like the political intrigue and creating the story. This is awesome. Let's see what it says. Sending Lucius to his death again. I haven't sent him to his death.
Special project.
The Expanse. Captain... Oh, no. Actually, it picked somebody. It picked Sulzer. Has been selected. Our Admiral has been selected. Oh, I love it. It's taking from the name of the list. So it's one of our patrons. So Joseph Sulzer, the Admiral of the fleet that was just in that engagement, has now been selected to lead the mission into the Delphic Expanse to gather intelligence on the Xindi. Starfleet has provided its most advanced starship, the Enterprise. Congratulations, sir. You just got command of the Enterprise, and you've been given free reign to go out into the Expanse and find out what the hell's going on. The Enterprise and most capable crew for the command of the duration of the expedition. While contact with Earth, it's expected to be limited. A contingent of soldiers, the MACOs, the Military Assault Commando operations, have also been assigned to serve under him. So the MACOs are like a group of Marines, basically, that have been ordered to go with them and help them complete their objective. Brandon, thanks so much for the donation. Hi from Canada, aka Hoth. Enjoy some Canadian dollars. Appreciate it. Sorry, Alden, I can't pick you. It auto-picked. It picked from the Fleet Admiralty. But thanks for the donation, man. Let's go ahead and pause. That is pretty freaking great. So, did it automatically do it? I guess he's no longer... Yep, he's no longer commanding the fleet anymore. That's cool and scary that I don't have an admiral anymore, but all right. And we have... Let's combine the fleet. Let's make the first fleet a bit more weighty. So, let's grab both of you guys. And let's merge the combat fleet. So first and second fleet. First fleet, losing my mind here, merge, there we go. All right, you guys are merging the fleets? Yep, you merged, excellent. Now we got 4 ships in the fleet. Yeah. Make sure you sit in orbit, so you're not costing me extra resources. What's going on Earth? Oh, there's a crater! There's a crater from the Xindi fire! Oh, what a lovely bit of detail. Oh, that's so good. That is so good. I need power, though, so... Oh, that used to be Florida. Shit. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. How's Mars doing? People are moving. People are like, piss off, Mars. Oh, I can't afford the energy cost of terraforming Mars yet. Right. That's really cool. All right, so you're investigating. He's been sent off. Now, oddly enough, and I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna send the Drake out toward the Expanse. And I'm gonna have you scan, like, the world's going that direction. Even though the Enterprise has gone that way, I'm gonna have the Drake head that direction too, just so we can get a little bit more sensor data. If they start sending ships this way, I wanna know about it. So we need to start going that direction. Let's see. What do we got for... Sulzer is a woman? Yeah, well, I'm going by the person who... it was Josephine, wasn't it? Yeah, I think it was, actually. I apologize. Yeah. I think it was Josephine. My bad. Oh, you're gone right now. I can't look because I don't have command. I don't have you in the fleet anymore. But all right, you're going on a long-term mission, Drake. Godspeed. Check build a spaceport on Mars. Expensive. Well, I guess it would help with this, wouldn't it? Because we still haven't gotten the Earth refinery operational, have we? Oh shit, we got our first event for the Expanse. First, let's look at this. You're running this. So we should have a bit of refined dilithium now, shouldn't we? Oh, it's still constructing. Damn. All right, you know what? It's probably worth it because we got to fix this whole naval capacity problem. So why don't Mars surface? Oh, it's expensive. Build a star base. Let's read what this says first before I spend all my resources. After weeks of fruitlessly searching in the Expanse, Captain Josephine Sulzer has found her first clue. The owner of a Terrellium mining station, I've got to replace the his with her now, station claims to employ a Xindi laborer and would be willing to arrange a meeting for a price. One of the Xindi workers' fingers is provided as evidence. Oh. As unfortunate mining accident, apparently. Oh, this is right. This is the first episode of this story arc outside of the attack, which provokes more questions. The organic residue from the probe that attacked Earth shares a number of genetic markers in common with those from the finger. However, they appear to be from separate, though related species. So it's a Xindi, but it's not a Xindi that matches perfectly. They're slightly off. That the Xindi may not be a single species confuses the investigation. Captain Josephine Sulzer convenes with the Enterprise senior staff to decide on how to proceed. Use the Makos to abduct the worker, meet with the Xindi worker. That's expensive. Or we offer to purchase the Xindi worker's contract. If I remember right in the episode, they met with the Xindi worker. But if I could just buy his contract, it may save me some time. Oh, I don't know. If I fail, like this is high risk because I know that if I fail this, Earth can be destroyed. At least that's how the story goes. In the story, it was meet with the worker. So we're gonna go with that. Yeah. Or have the Makos be like, have the Makos just go in. No, we'll meet with the worker. Captain Sulzer leads a team into the mining facility to question the Xindi worker, a male named Keswick. After having transferred a small sum to the mining facility's administrator, Keswick knows nothing of the probe that attacked Earth. However, he is willing to offer the location of the Xindi's homeworld on the condition that the captain helps free him from his contract, which comes close to slavery. He warns that the facility administrator is likely to attempt to enslave the crew of the Enterprise. Yep. Agreeing to help Keswick escape, Josephine Sulzer's team follows through the bowels of the facility until lastly they reach the section where the Enterprise transporters are able to penetrate. However, a facility security team ambushes them, mortally wounding Keswick before the transporter completes their cycle. Back at the ship, the dying Xindi reveals the location of the Xindi homeworld, and that 6 separate species of Xindi evolved there, including the primates like himself. Set course for the Xindi homeworld. Yeah! Oh, I love it. Shaq, will this have events from the show? Yeah, we're in the middle of doing the Xindi arc right now from Enterprise. It's awesome. Captain, I'm going through difficult times at the moment. Grateful for your work and dedication. Wishing nothing but the best for you and Tabby. Ostex, thank you. And as they say, you know, just keep getting through it. Things get better. Just give it time. All right. We're going to go ahead and set... They're going to go ahead and set course.
Survey complete.
I like that I'm making the decisions even though I'm not the captain in command. I dig that a lot. All right. So our other science ship... What are you doing right now? I'm giving you free reign to explore any systems nearby. Wolf 359 is now inside our territory, so our construction ship can head over here and build some mining facilities. That would be lovely. And I think we're good. So far, so good. How's our relationship with the Vulcans? Plus 270. Such violence is illogical. The Vulcan High Command wishes to convey its support following the recent Xindi attack. They actually have stuff that they say when you click them based on the event going on. How cool is that? Can I offer like a trade deal? Would you guys like to do a research agreement? No? All right, we'll wait. We'll wait. It's fine. It's fine. We'll continue. I'm actually gonna grab a save real quick. Fed 1.
Proximity alert. Vessel approaching.
The Bob. Thank you for the donation. Says, what is up, Shaq? Did you know that the devs at Starfleet are planning on revamping the Starport Starbase system? Yeah, and the entire system for how locomotion is handled. So I think they're going to just hyperdrive system instead of having the 3, because it's just tactically more interesting, in my opinion. The Expanse. All right, so the Enterprise has made it farther. We have arrived at the coordinates of the Xindi home system. However, no inhabited worlds can be detected. Instead, an enormous asteroid field fills the star's habitable zone. Using predictive modeling, the science officer was able to confirm that the asteroid field came from a single world between 150 and 200 years ago. Material analysis of the field indicates the presence of advanced compounds that indicate the presence of warp-faring culture. If this is the Xindi homeworld, it's been broken for a long time. Captain Sulzer orders a return to the original Expanse search pattern. Shit. They have found what equates to a bunch of butkus. And our current colonization of our first world outside of our home system, Alpha Centauri. Centauri, I think it's saying Centauri. Centauri continues. What are we gonna do? I guess we're looking good. We're actually looking pretty good. Construction ships getting work done. We've got a couple more sectors in our territory, which we're gonna build mining facilities at. Bernard Star needs one. Alpha Centauri's actually got some stuff building. We actually got a system, a star right here. There we go. Time to name you. We're gonna name you after, what will we name this station? We're gonna name after somebody who's just talking. They're completely gutting exploration too? What? Why? That doesn't make sense. That kind of sucks. Go Section 31 and abduct him. Remy, because you mentioned Section 31, you're becoming, this is going to be Alpha Centauri Station 2. Actually, Alpha Centauri 2. And I'm putting your name in here. So R, there's a limit to how many characters here. Remy Station. There you go, sir. You're now in the game in Alpha Centauri. So if this system ever gets attacked and the stations get destroyed, your station's been destroyed, now you'll know. Pirates encountered! We have vessels. The vessels have come across and system are defined and capable of transmitting standard communication protocols. Visual identification point to their culture being largely spaceborne, and some phenotype obscured among them match no known planet-dwelling civilization. Unfortunately, their crews are completely uninterested in civil discourse. What we have been able to gather from intercepting their fleet communications indicate that they are primarily subsistent on piracy. Piracy. Where are they located? I don't actually see them. Ah, maybe here? Unidentified Empire? Dude, there's an unidentified Empire here too. Ooh, who are these? This is probably the Xindi right here. What is this? See if we recognize the station. No, not really. That looks human. That looks space engineers, oddly enough. Intriguing. All right, well, we need to beef the fleet up. So first thing we're gonna do is let's look at the ship designer. Let's go back to the Neptune, which we were redesigning. Have we picked up anything to make you better? We're still using spatial torpedoes. We've got nuclear reactors we could use. We don't really need them. We can get the secondary computer system, which is +2 to tracking. I don't feel like we need that. And more power, unnecessary. We have shields, engines, everything here. No, we're good. We could get long-range sensors. I'd rather have the tracking and the fire rate, to be completely honest. So, all right, no upgrades required there, but we do need to start building more ships. Obviously, there are more threats in the universe than we had previously imagined. Let's go ahead and build a couple more patrol ships. I know it's hurting. It's gonna kill our resources. Damn. What's going on the surface of this planet? Are you done building yet? You are building. You are done building. So, processed dilithium. We have 2 of it. Doesn't seem to have mattered though. Using oh, here we go. Next expanse thing. So the Enterprise has come up to some new stuff. The Enterprise has detected a Vulcan distress signal being transmitted from a nearby asteroid field. On inspection, the vessel, the Saleya, is heavily damaged and not responding to hails. Oh shit, I remember this one. Boarding the vessel, Captain Salter leads a team to make contact with the crew and attempt to effect repairs. Deep in the Vulcan ship, several Vulcan crew members are in a frenzied state and ambush the captain, forcing them to take refuge in the control room, the Saleya's control room. Analyzing the bio readings from a Vulcan officer stunned unconscious reveals the psychotic effect has been caused by the exposure to Tellurium-D, which pervades the asteroid field. Oh, that's right. Vulcans are weak to this weird effect that this material has. It's in the hull or in the asteroid field. So remember, dilithium processing updates every year. Oh, right, and we're on the... All right, fair enough. We'll let it run through and see what happens. Hopefully this will clear up our naval capacity once the dilithium processing goes through. So we use the Makos to rescue the away team, or we investigate a possible cure. Yeah, Vulcan zombie episode, basically. Okay, what did they do? Man, this is like really harkening back to episodes. Well, we've got to rescue the away team, but the cure, I think it was that they did some research on the cure and found out that the material that is in this asteroid field actually blocks some of the effects of the expanse. There's a weird like gravitational issue with the expanse, and this material will defend against it. And that's why you need to do the cure. I think, oh man, it's been so long since I've watched this arc in Enterprise. Talk about a brain. All right, we're gonna go for cure. Looks like the stream agrees. You know, it's just Earth. Captain Salzer orders the Enterprise medical staff to exhaust all options to provide a cure to the psychotic Vulcans on the Saleya, while the away team reinforces their position. Nice. In the control room. Nearly a day passes before a series of potential cures are provided. However, all required testing. Selecting the most likely antidote, a medical team distributes the concoction of Tellurium-D neutralizing agent through the life support umbilical connection to the syringe starboard. Okay, within minutes, the entire crew of the Saleya go unconscious, allowing the away team to exit the control room. Several hours pass, and the crew fail to awaken again, all showing signs of permanent brain damage. The captain orders the crew to effect repairs to the Saleya before sending her back to Vulcan space on automatic control, with a log of the events leading up to the death of the crew. How unfortunate. It was an option. We did what we could. I don't know how that's gonna work out. I remember the ship exploding, I thought. So maybe they used the Makos to save themselves. But maybe there's better alternatives to what happened in the show. I hope. I really hope. All right. How are we doing? Power's still a problem on Earth. We've got a possible pirate threat coming in. We're building new... Just let the new ships build. That actually ended differently than the show. I remember the Vulcan ship exploding, right? That's not how it went, yeah. So maybe I was supposed to use the Makos.
Technology discovered.
I don't know. We'll find out. I don't know what kind of... You pick the right thing and you're not always successful. Ooh! Is that what happens? Oh, shit!
Vessel approaching.
That's interesting.
The vessel is
all right, research complete. Introducing the Global Building Initiative. Oh, we got the research institution. We'll put that on Earth as soon as we get the chance. Diplomacy or slavery. This tech allows you to choose between two fundamental ideological paths that will greatly impact the future prospects of your empire. This is the moment! Divergent paths. This is where we break from Federation or Terran Empire. I didn't know if they were gonna do this or not, and apparently they have. We can go dark side. We're not gonna go dark side. We're going Federation proper. This tech allows you to choose between the fundamental ideological paths. Diplomacy. Farming subsidies. We're gonna go for diplomacy. I don't know what that's gonna do. We're gonna do it. Now I'm just taking stuff because I don't know what it does, which is fantastic.
Tile cleared.
Ooh, tires clear on Earth. The Mako option caused a tense situation when Archer returned, when Vulcans really accused Archer of killing the crew instead of trying to find a cure. Oh, interesting. So the Vulcans won't blame me for killing the crew, really, right? Maybe. That could be interesting with the Vulcans, like dealing with them. Maybe they'll like us even more than they did in the actual storyline. Remember, the storyline of Archer is a time twister one. So it's a little off. It's always a little off from what like the original timeline was. We're not going Terran Empire. Sorry, guys. I know a lot of you want it. You're like, just go dark side, Jack. You know you want to. Some of the best Deep Space Nine episodes were the dark side ones where they went to the mirror universe. Cisco was a pirate captain. Yeah, pretty legit. Not gonna do it though. Hey Shaq, is there a possibility? I missed a donation from Andrew. I'm sorry, man. Hey Shaq, is there a possibility of giving you the Battlestar Galactica model weapons overhaul mod a shot? Yeah, I'll probably take a look at it. The Expanse. All right, we got our next one. I love this event. I hope there's more of these throughout the whole game. Months of investigation have led Captain Sulzer to a Xindi mining colony. This is where they meet the ape-like Xindi, I think. Colony where chemosite, a key element used in the Xindi probe attack on Earth, is being produced in huge quantities. The mines appear to be surrounded by a number of small settlements with layouts suggesting civilian use. With enough time and materials, we could fashion a series of explosive charges that could destroy the chemosite mines while avoiding damaging the civilian structures. But any delay could allow the Xindi to collect more chemosite for their next weapon. Oh, I don't have resources. I don't have enough resources to do it. I'm gonna have the captain go down and lead an away team. Sulzer, Earth is literally in your hands. Because I can't do any of the, I could destroy the facility, but we're gonna do this. We could listen to the Makos, which are like, take out the facility, it's a tactical decision. We gotta keep them from building any more of these weapons, and they're obviously taking resources from this to make it. But no, we're gonna send the captain down. That's what I think we're gonna do. Send the away team. Engage. Infiltrating the mining colony, Captain Sulzer's team have identified the head of the operations and have captured him in his home. Yep, that's the guy I was talking about. Questioning the Xindi Arboreal, a male named Grelic, reveals how he has been assured that the chemosite production of the colony was for research purposes only. Horrified by the prospect of his work killing millions, Grelic agrees to help sabotage the next shipment of chemosite to provide a tracking device to enable the Enterprise to follow the shipment to wherever the weapon may be being produced. That was a good one. It's like, why would he believe them? And it was this back and forth. Pretty cool. All right. That's legit. Colonize Wolf 359? What kind of world are you? F-class. Geocrystalline.
Discovered.
I like that it has the classes, Starfleet classifications. We have defense satellites now. Ooh, destroyers. New ship class. High-rise complexes, building unlocked. What do these do? Habitability, growth speed, and happiness, and also produces some green resource that I've never seen before. I got Borg Sphere, I don't know what that is. The station already has plenty of room for its workers. Oh, civilian quarters on board the station. We don't have any station upgrades. Polarize the hull plating would grab us 15 more armor across the board. Wow. We're working on minerals. We're not falling. We're falling behind on energy. We're doing fine on minerals for how early we are in the game. I think we are at least. Hull plating would give us immediate benefit. I'd have to build ships for this. Hull plating would be faster. We'll research this next. We're gonna get the hull plating for now. Holy crap! KT, my dude one. I'm sorry if I said your name wrong. Thank you so much for that massive donation, dude. That is fantastic. That means the world to me. That's awesome. Thank you so much. I don't even know what to say about that, man. What did you say here? Had to step away to help a friend.
Anomaly
Did you stop
detected.
the Xindi probe? Nope.
Survey complete.
Xindi probe managed to make it to Earth and destroy part of the eastern seaboard. We came this close. We almost destroyed it, and I don't know what happens if you destroy it before it attacks. Let's see. I also found some spare cash on my desk. You got a lot of cash in your desk. Have some coffee on me and more. Salute, sir. Thank you so much. All right, let's see. Lucius, you've made it to an orbit of a lifeless planet, Wolf 2424 6 Alpha. We've detected a drilling ship sending out a distress signal. I'm sending you in. 20% chance of failure. Don't fail me. I still haven't attached that upgrade, so he has a better chance of succeeding. It's fine. It's be fine. What could happen? It's fine. High risk. Damn, man, that's crazy, that donation. Thank you. That's a lot of coffee right there. Coffee for days.
Tile cleared.
KT. That's what I'm gonna call him, KT. We've cleared a tile. Almost with Alpha Centauri. Almost picked it up. I hope you guys don't mind that I'm taking my time with this. I'm enjoying this Xindi storyline more than I did in the original show. Sad as that might be. All right, are you in my territory? You are. Nice. Construction ship. I'm gonna give you orders to head out here. We need to pick up more Andorians. Having followed the Chemosite shipment to a nearby system, the Enterprise has encountered an Andorian vessel, the Kamari, under command of Shran of the Imperial Guard. Oh, I love Shran. Shran offers the Kamari service to assist the Enterprise, insisting on sending an engineering team to upgrade and repair various systems. Let's see. Deriding the Vulcan High Command for its lack of support for the United Earth efforts against the Xindi Captain, Sulzer can't help but feel there's more to the Andorians' presence in the Expanse. While the two vessels sit at the edge of the system, their sensors detect a massive energy discharge in the inner asteroid belt as a dwarf planet is vaporized, further confirming the threat of another Xindi weapon. There is something more to the Andorians. I just don't remember what it is. I do know that he knows Shran from our captain, our good captain, knows Shran from a. They had an interesting first meeting and came across as trustworthy. Humans came across as trustworthy, unlike the Vulcans, who they don't trust at all. They hate them. They actually have a long-term war that was going on between the two of them. I don't know. I don't remember. I mean, Shran owes him. I know Shran owes the captain. I don't remember exactly what, but I think I'm going to accept it. Because Shran's like the honorable guy, but he's also puts his service above, for his people above that honor, I think. So there's this weird, like, who is he actually helping out here? I'm gonna accept it. Chat's back and forth. Chat's back and forth. Come on, guys. All right, we're doing it. I'm accepting it. I'm accepting their help. So, in the Expanse, accepting the Andorians' help pleases Shran, whose crew spends the next few days upgrading various systems aboard the Enterprise. Sulzer and Shran devise a plan to capture the prototype weapon by using the Enterprise's bait to lure the Xindi patrol vessel away before allowing the Kamari to beam the weapon on board and disarm it. The mission is successful, and the two vessels rendezvous in the system of the Oort cloud to jointly investigate the workings of the weapon. Several undetected safety protocols are tripped, however, and both vessels narrowly avoid destruction as the weapon triggers an overload of its chemosite-laced energy emitters. The Kamari is heavily damaged, and Commander Shran is forced to accept the assignment of a small contingent of Enterprise engineers to help the vessel limp back to Andorian space. Initial scans of the weapon reveal a number of potential weaknesses, however, no clues as to the location of any further prototypes. Well, we had help out there for about, what, a day? Shran trusts the pink skins. That's what he keeps calling the Archer. Yeah, I remember that now. I love it. It's so good, so good. I have like a big picture of Shran on the next thumbnail. So, ooh, Sumerian Snare. This is something different. The USS Earhart's. Oh, this is our other science vessel. Has locked onto a vessel. Does it actually show the vessel? No, I want to look at this. There you are. So you're currently locked down. I can't do anything with you. Locked onto a vessel. It is loaded to capacity with minerals and engines appear to be dead. An automated distress signal loops every 78 seconds. Captain Lucius orders a channel open to introduce himself. A short, rounded alien appears on the view screen. Aha! The alien replies. You have broadcast a distress signal. Do you need assistance? Uh-huh. The alien replies once again. What is the nature of your problem? Captain Lucius asks impatiently. They're Packlets. You make us go fast. We are Packlets. Our ship is the Mondor. Look for things that make the ship go. Help repair, perhaps? We have no time for this. Lose influence. You can't lose the influence. We'll be at 0. I'm gonna send the away team. It's a total trap. It's a total trap. I'm doing it, Andrew. I'm doing it. I'm sending the away team. So what it is these guys aren't so bright, but they did manage to get their hands on technology, and they steal technology by fooling other races. We're waiting for it. I know this is gonna go horribly wrong. Leave them, they're trouble. They're gonna capture Geordi. Nope, we're doing it. We're totally doing it. They want help making them go. I love that the chat's like, what are you doing? The Packlets, it's a trap. Yeah, but they're dumb as a box of rocks. And I'm hoping we can trick them and we can keep our influence. I'm hoping. I know it's a trap. Ah, here we go. Okay, so, let's see, Captain Lucius has joined away team reporting the Packlet vessel. While aboard, he discovers that the ship's data banks contain extensive scientific data on this region of space, giving the varying encoding formats, including at least one classified United Earth protocol. The data is likely stolen from multiple species. The captain mulls whether to confront the Packlet about the data or abandon the repairs. It's a little bit different, actually. In the Next Generation episode, they sent over Geordi to fix their engines, and then they tried to steal Geordi. I'm gonna confront them. Confront the Packlets. Captain Lucius accesses the having stole the data. The aliens laugh as he draws a disruptor pistol, vaporizing a member of the repair team. Oh shit! Captain Lucius orders the USS Earhart's transporter chief to beam the rest of the repair crew back aboard. As the team is successfully boarded back, a hastily configured dampening field is set in place by the Packlet, preventing the return of the captain. The Packlet captain transmits a warning to the Earhart. The captain must complete the repairs to their vessel or be killed. This is disastrous. Oh man, this is great. Poor engineer, poor Redshirt just got. Straight up just got. They can't move either. So while this is going on, I've lost control over one of my science vessels. Now we gotta save Lucius. Okay, here we go. So, Captain Lucius is forced to proceed alone with the repairs to the Packlet vessel. Given the precarious state of the ship's warp core, direct action could prove disastrous and destroy the ship along with the captain. We can attempt to intimidate them or trick them. They're dumb as a box of rocks, so we're gonna go with attempting to trick them. You Packlet are not stupid, says the first officer to the captain of the Earhart's view on the Earhart's view screen. The Packlet captain pauses for a moment. No, we are not stupid. This is actually how they talk at the show, too. You have outthought and defeated us. You have our captain. We respect your strength and cunning. This is the first officer speaking. Yes, we are strong and cunning? The Packlet agrees. Well then, we give you all our dilithium and the contents of our data banks in exchange for our captain. Lower your shields and we will beam them over to you. The Packlet captain laughs. We are not stupid as he draws his disruptor and vaporizes Lucius. Oh! Oh, come on! The shot continues through the bulkhead and the spray of fire. Moments later, the entire ship explodes, killing all those aboard. I didn't lose the science ship though, right? Just the captain? Bow, bow, bow. I'm sorry, Lucius. Bow, bow, bow. You tried. You had a great idea. And by you, I mean me. I wonder if there's a chance to actually win that, because that makes sense to be able to trick them. That's how they got out of it in the show. I guess there's just a chance of failing based on maybe the captain's skill. In other words, as they say in D&D, roll higher, Lucius. Let's see. It is now dead in the water with no captain. I'm gonna have to promote, let's go ahead and pause it, the first officer of the ship. It's going to be, let's see, Lucius, I'm so sorry. I'm gonna write that on the notes. You're gonna be in the intro video, so we lost Lucius too. Not very, oh man. Oh, I can't afford it. Oh no, I can't afford it. Coalition is eating up all my damn influence points. Shit. That's not good. Oh, that's not good. I can't get another, what are we gaining right now? 0.5 monthly gain? We are so screwed. That's it. I might as well just bring you home. Unpause. Is there anything we could build to get more influence coming in? Or like upgrade the city center? Nope. Let's see, build. Whole lot of no. Get good scrub. Jason. Oh man, back to the Expanse. Okay, well, we'll look at the Expanse in just a second. I want to know if there's any way that we could increase our influence gain without like rivaling someone. We need to meet alien species that we can rival.
Proximity alert.
You signed up too soon. Oh, it's so good. All right. I don't think there is a way for us to increase this right now. Not really. It's the fact that we've got this little alliance going that's eating up our influence, which is fine, but we just got vaporized. Long weeks spent hunting the Expanse have paid off as the Enterprise successfully captured a shuttle belonging to the Xindi primate scientists leading their weapon design project against Earth, a male named Degra. Captain Sulzer must now decide how to take advantage of his new captive. The tactical officer suggests an elaborate ruse using memory-inhabiting drugs and a mock shuttle pod to extract the location of the final Xindi weapon from Degra. But the resources required are substantial. Oh, shit. Oh, only energy credits. Thank goodness. Got a little bit of minerals, but not much. Blue is the new red shirt.
Proximity alert. Vessel approaching.
Yeah. It's dangerous place in Starfleet, all right? You sign up, and you just better be prepared. Be prepared. You take that oath. You're going in. Our initial interrogation reveals little beyond the knowledge that the Xindi apparently believe that destroying Earth is their only hope of survival. Oh, Lucius. Didn't make it. We're gonna do the deception. And we're gonna do it just like they did in the show. We're gonna do the deception. So, the deception is literally they build like a shuttlecraft and do this whole really crazy scenario. It's pretty good. Captain Sulzer orders the construction of a mock shuttle. Interior, as per the tactical officer's proposal. They used a real shuttle, I thought. Using memory-inhabiting drugs, Captain Sulzer is able to persuade Degra that the two of them have been prisoners of the Xindi reptilians for several years. Following the destruction of Earth, the reptilians' subsequent betrayal of the other Xindi species, Degra reveals that the Xindi were convinced to attack Earth by a trans-dimensional beings who presented themselves as the Xindi saviors. After a series of faked attacks on the shuttle and the promise by Sulzer to rescue Degra's family, the location of the Xindi weapon is revealed. Yes! The simulation is terminated, and Degra's short-term memory wipe. In an attempt to generate sympathy for their core cause, the captain then offers Degra and his crew their freedom, unsuspecting that the weapon's location has been compromised. Excellent. Sneaky. You Alvined it up, and Lucius paid the price. Oh, yeah. I will be missed, Lucius says. You gotta have fun with it. I couldn't not do it. Come on. Oh man, I'm real sad that I can't afford influence now. I hope an event comes up to give me some influence. We haven't seen any technology to build up any influence as well. Damn. A few more months until we've got our new planet colonized. Our only science ship is getting stuff. Okay, the Expanse. Here we go. I think this Expanse storyline's almost over. The Enterprise arrives at the Azadi system, almost immediately being fired upon by the many Xindi warships patrolling the area. The attack is soon halted, though, as a squadron of Xindi Primate and Xindi Abrial ships form a protective escort around the Enterprise. We've gained their trust, and they're joining us now. Maybe that this weapon isn't what it seems to be. Intense bursts of communication are detected between the various Xindi vessels until at last a shuttle docks with the Enterprise, and a Xindi Primate security detachment offers an escort Captain Seltzer to the Xindi Council chambers to present their case. This is like the whole story too. So, we're now in front of the entire council of all the different races of the Xindi. Let's see, the Primate and Abriel representatives are convinced that with the Aquatics demanding more time to consider. The Aquatics are actually like in a tank talking. They all come from the same planet, by the way, that was destroyed, if you haven't guessed that already. But the bug ones don't quite, the bug ones in the other group, I forgot who they are. Let's see, don't believe the humans. We will not fail. Seizing control of the weapon. So, primates aboard the however, the reptilians and the insectoids are enraged by this. Seizing control of the weapon, the reptilians and the insectoids launch the device on a direct course for Earth, while the Enterprise races to try and catch up with it. We will not fail. Oh, shit. The Xindi weapon has entered the Sol system with an escort of several ships. If the weapon reaches Earth, the loss to humanity will be catastrophic. No way. No way. Oh, crap. Crapple, 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 crap. We couldn't stop it last time. We have the Enterprise. Oh, it's the Enterprise. With Seltzer at the command. You gotta get over there and fight it. I'm giving you orders to engage. The First Fleet will help you. You're literally our only admiral. And I don't really want to pull you off the Enterprise, because that seems weird. Shit. And we didn't build the defense station like we said we were going to. No, not Florida again. If they get in range, this is the full weapon. This will destroy the planet. And this will be the shortest-lived Stellaris campaign ever. All units, engage them. The Expanse, convinced that the attack on Earth is unjust. A pair of Xindi Primate and Abriel vessels enter the system, broadcasting their intent to help disable the weapon and prevent a catastrophe on Earth. Excellent. Bring them in. I need as much help as I can get. Tell me the Andorians. Fully repair the Andorian warship Kumari enters the Sol system with orders to assist the United Earth against the Xindi weapon. Yeah, buddy. Bring in all of the warships. Who is this? Is this? Yes, it is. I'm giving you, I have command of this. All right, you've been given orders. Who else do we have? So that's the Kumari. There's the other fleet, which is for some reason popped out at Earth. And the Primate fleet. Oh, look at you! This is the Primate fleet. And then we've got the actual Enterprise. Oh, this is awesome. All right, I'm giving orders. Everyone. First Fleet, you've already got your orders. Enterprise, you've got your orders. The Xindi, get over here. The rest of the Xindi, friendly Xindi, get over here. And the Kumari. Oh, everybody's so spread out. Build that station now. What station can we build? I don't think our construction ship's too far away. It'll never make it here in time. The only thing that we could probably do is either build a couple more combat ships or upgrade the space station's combat capability. Upgrade the space station. 180 days. Patrol frigate, 60 days. Do the patrol frigate. That'll be done in time. A little bit of firepower. It's all we need. All right, here we go. We need combat. We need combat music. Where's the Enterprise? We're all closing on it, but nobody's in weapons range yet. It's gonna be the Andorians first. Red alert! We've engaged the ship. That'll slow it down. So now they've got to fight the fleet, right? They're not just beelining it. Most of the fleet's engaged. So the Xindi have gotten in range. Let's zoom in on the Enterprise with Captain Seltzer, Josephine. Wait, what? What's lost? We've lost a patrol frigate. One of the Xindi patrol frigates have already been lost. Oh no! How are we doing on damage? We've almost taken out some of their escort ships. Screw the escort ships. Focus fire on the damn Xindi weapon. Enterprise. Nah, they're not important. Look at her. Oh, she's beautiful. I got my first NX ship, if we survive this. All right, there's the first fleet. And then there's the Andorians who are joining in the fight. If this thing gets to Earth, it'll destroy the planet.
Construction complete.
Oh, man. There goes the other Xindi escort. Yeah, buddy. Construction complete. Hold on. Second fleet. We got a new ship. Engage. All right, go ahead and unpause it. So, we've got the Valor's in, we've got the Endurance, and we've got the Sakaya under attacking it. We've also got the Enterprise. There she is. I love that it's not one of the characters from the shows commanding it, it's actually one of the patrons. That's like the best thing ever. Our fleet admiral that fought against the first probe. I'm not recruiting another admiral. Merge your fleets, you're losing people because of the bonus. I can't merge during combat. Sorry, Alden. It's a good idea, but you can't do it. Yeah, you can't use that command system to merge the fleet. So we are gonna lose one of our ships. You've encountered Theta aliens. That's wonderful. It's not gonna matter if we don't survive this battle. Oh, the first fleet is getting wrecked. It's just the Endurance and Valor's End left, and the damage that they're taking is intense.
Survey complete.
Come on, boys. Hang in there. Oh, we just took another hit. One more hit like that, and we're gonna lose the Endurance. Captain Anubis, no! Oh, you can see the damage on the ship model, too. That's cool. Oh, there she goes.
Technology discovered.
She's lost. It's alright, though. We still got the Andorians and the Enterprise. The Andorian ship's actually a little bit stronger. We can build more ships. That's actually a good idea. If we can afford it. Building another patrol frigate. Oh, the first fleet. How are you doing? Are you guys moving toward Earth still? No. It looks like it's decided to fight the fleet. Or it is moving. No, it's moving towards Earth. Come on, boys. You've got this. We've got it in the bag. I would have lost it. If we didn't have the Kamari here and the Enterprise, it would have been a no-go. Come on, one more round. Yeah. The Xindi weapon has been destroyed. The efforts of Starfleet cannot be overstated. Devastated by the loss of the weapon and their fleet, the Xindi reptilians and insectoids have accepted the ultimatum provided by them by the remaining Xindi species for defying the will of the Council. Accepting their manipulation into targeting the Earth, the primates, the Abrials, the Aquatics have been promised to uphold peace between the two powers, though relations will not be easy. Earth can rest easy now. Oh shit. Would they have blown up the Earth? Damn. We didn't lose the whole first fleet, but we lost most of it. Who survived? Valor's End survived. Let's see. With tremendous gratitude, Earth thanks the Kumari for their assistance. As they depart Sol for Andoria, the people of Earth reflect upon what has transpired. Kumari and its crew risked death to help defend Earth. Not because there was something for them to gain in doing so other than the expression of their friendship and mutual respect. In the aftermath of the attack, many are left wondering whether growing our alliance might be key to securing our future. Beginnings of the Federation. And you know what? That's probably the perfect place. Let's get the fleets back here. Oh, I don't get to keep the Kamari, but I get to keep the Enterprise. Sweet. Let's go ahead and group you guys together. Now we'll merge the fleets. So, our Admiral is now back in command of the fleet of 2 ships. Let's go ahead and bring you guys back and get you repaired. Enterprise, come back for a refit. Speaking of refit, what are you armed with? Tier 3 pulse laser cannons? You've got technology I haven't even unlocked yet. I love it. Let's grab some research. Commercial subspace communications. Impact of range on influence cost. And penalties due to distance from capital. Or better warp speeds, because this is the next engines. Ship upkeep -8. Hey, that's really sad. Our dilithium is upgraded, though. You guys were right about that. Totally right about that. We'll go with the different, the better warp drive. So, oh man. Hey, I head on back. Jeez! That was crazy. This will be a video. It'll be up later for you guys asking in the chat. That was intense. I like that we have the NX class, the experimental version of the ship.
Construction
I can't actually build
complete.
them. You're damn right, frickin' our admiral should get a promotion. So, we've encountered the Onlai civilization. We have detected the presence of an alien civilization on Miri in the 7 Octa system. They appear to be in the early space age, as evidenced by many primitive satellites orbiting their homeworld. Their nation-states are on the path towards joining together in a global government, and it is likely only a matter of time before they venture beyond their world and join the galactic community. We should consider building the observation post above their world to study it more closely. They're space-based. Should we really be spying on them? That's way over here. It's not in our territory, so I don't think we can build that. But now I hear your ghost speaking to me like you're still here. What? Oh man, that was intense. All right, we're gonna get the ships rebuilt. We still can't afford a scientist, can we? Is there a cheap one? No, no cheap scientists. Sad times. Oh, that was rough. Go ahead and pause it. Oh, but we've almost colonized our second world. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Look at the Xindi. Is this the Xindi? The Xindi Council! Oh, hey! They don't hate us. Your alien appearance is unsettling. They don't hate us too much, and I feel like this could be something we can work with. It's just gonna take some time. But it's cool that we've got the Xindi now on the map. And the Andorians. Contact. Primitives. Special primitive. Yeah, that's fine. We picked up some other investigate theta aliens. Yeah, let's go ahead and research these guys, because this will give us influence if we do it. We need so desperately, we need to do this. We need to get more exploration going. Construction ship. Go ahead and take advantage of the power output that's in this system. Mining station above the world. I don't have an Earth Starbase Commander because if you rename it, it renames Earth. Weirdly enough. So I can't rename the station.
Colony established.
Yeah, there we go. So we have our second colony for Earth. And this is not that planet. It's this one. And we've got dilithium, which we don't really need to worry about. We need to start building some ships. We gotta replace the fleet. So much that we need to do. I don't even know where to start. Should we just build a dilithium refinery? Oh, surface dilithium harvester. That's what we need.
Technology.
Yeah, let's go and pick one up. We'll get it. What do we get? Polarize the hull plating. We gotta refit the ships. Let's see, 0G ore processing. Or synthetic dilithium forge. This would allow us to increase our fleet cap. We're going for hangar bays. I want hangars. I want shuttlecraft, so we're doing that. How is it my station survived the Xindi attack? Because they were focused on the Enterprise and the rest of the fleet. That's why. Lucky you, man. We just leveled up. The USS Drake, which is off in the middle of nowhere. As soon as that research is done, we're picking up a scientist for the Earhart, since we lost one of our captains to some unknown... I don't know what happened. We're not gonna talk about it. We have a new campaign underway. Oh, don't you enlist my admiral. Don't you do it. Who's up on the block? Our scientists. Nathan Samuels is up. Stevens is up. Okay, oh, we're good. This is all fine with me. First fleet in the Enterprise. I'm gonna get you guys grouped. Unlike the show, the Enterprise is defending Earth. You are sticking with Earth for sure.
Survey complete.
And we are going to build up the fleet. That's expensive. Still have no starbase modules. Let's see that. I wonder how this plays out. Hey, we got our next tradition. Fantastic. I wonder how this plays out in multiplayer. I'd love to play multiplayer as the Klingons. Do these events still happen though? Like, do the Klingons have their own stories? Do I have to deal with Praxis as the Klingons? Oh, that would be amazing. Let's see. Department of Cartography, anomaly discovery chance increased by 10%. Think tank technology that passively increases the likelihood you will be able to research rare, dangerous technologies. I want more anomalies. I love the anomalies, so we're gonna take those. Wasn't there a planet? Hey Shaq, why not use the Federation UI as well? I'll try it before the next stream. I just forgot to activate it. Wasn't there a planet with pilgrims somewhere? I don't know. I don't know at all. Science ship, you are supposed to be still exploring worlds. Particularly these ones that are like right on our border.
Construction complete.
Kind of want to send the Enterprise off into the distance. Events work in multiplayer? Oh, that's cool. Maybe we'll do like a Star Trek night and we'll just fill a server and stream it. That'd be fun. Because you can have like 16 players or something crazy. Be nuts.
Log updated.
Ruler elected. All right. Ahmed has been elected. Congratulations. He's situation logged for his mandate. What is your mandate? Minor mandate. Okay. Easy enough. Communications established with the Orion Syndicate. Oh, good. They're on the other side of the Vulcans. Yeah, you stay away from me, Orion Free States. Interesting. That gave us enough. Oh, 1 point short of getting a new scientist. Archeon Tumbo and the ruling council of the Orion Free States have instructed me to bring you this warning. Keep your ridiculous-looking alien ships well away from our space and know that our military will respond to any aggression. But we could learn so much from you. Orions are like a criminal faction, basically. All right, guys, I will be right back. Take a quick bio break. I'm going to pause this. The joys of playing live, I can't just cut this bit out. I'm going to put the intro back on while I'm gone. I'll be gone for like just a minute or two, so be right back, everybody. The specter of war had followed humanity for centuries, culminating in the Third World War in 2053. But we, the human race, emerged from the cusp of extinction. The post-apocalyptic horror was a wake-up call to our species. The people of Earth have finally put aside our differences and united. We finally listened to our better angels and fought our true enemy: hunger, disease, and war. With the invention of the warp drive by Dr. Zephyrin Cochrane, we now stand at the edge of an ocean, our galaxy, just waiting to be explored. With the help of our Vulcan friends, we, the people of Earth, are ready to take our first steps, into the great unknown, to seek out new life and new civilizations, and to boldly go where no one has gone before. Today, Starfleet Command has the honor of launching the USS Franklin, the first Warp 4 capable ship that will blaze a trail into the stars that generations will follow. May her captain and crew travel safely. Godspeed. Okay, so I think I know why that video is lagging, because on my end it's not, but I was just checking the stream, but it totally is lagging when it plays it. It might be because that video's resolution is way higher than what the stream was capable of streaming at, and for some reason, XSplit hates it. It just hates it. Because I noticed how laggy it was. That shouldn't be a thing. It shouldn't be a thing at all. So I may just upload that intro for those who want to see it like properly. I may just upload it to YouTube and I'll release it later today. It's pretty simple though, so maybe not. Maybe I don't want to spam people's inboxes. Anywho, we are going to unpause and see where we're at. So we've got your ongoing research requires a scientist. Ah, right. One of our scientists got picked up. I can't afford one, can I? Nope, we're still 1 point shy. Oh, there we go. Look at you being all cheap. You've just gotten promoted. So much for having a scientist on, but we need to get out there. You know what, Enterprise? I do have a mission for you. As hilarious as this is, I actually need you to go and make first contact. So we are going to, what I'm thinking is we're out of influence, right? If we can go find some other alien races to make first contact with, then we can do the research and get the influence to get more scientists so we can get our second science ship up and online. So that's my plan. Let's also unmute Stellaris. So Enterprise, we're going to have you split the fleet. What? Excuse me? No, what I wanted to do was, I wanted to transfer ships. I want the NX 01 to be by itself. There we go. So the Enterprise. Probably should leave our Admiral back here. But I kind of love that he's captain of this ship. It's our main fleet anyways. Where should we go? What direction should we go? The Rotor Nebula. The Rolor Nebula. Let's see if I recognize these names. The Tong Beak Nebula. Ionization Nebula to the south. We've already explored this way. We've gone toward the Delphic Expanse, and we've made contact with the Xindi. So, and we knew you. Can we research you? No, we can't. So, Enterprise. Set a course for the Arctid Nebula. Why not? A couple of warp jumps out there. So, sending the Enterprise on an exploration to keep the other fleet at Earth? Yeah, that's the plan, Admiral. I think that's the best way of doing it. That way we can do some research and get some of our influence back. So not just storyline-wise, this just makes sense mechanically. You're the wrong ship! I don't know why you're called Enterprise when you're not even that fleet.
Technology discovered.
You lied to me. Xeno Relations Technology Breakthrough. Prime Minister... let's see, Ahmed, and let's see, my name is Rilo Ikura, and I've been leading a team of researching advanced studies into non-human behavioral trends. I'm pleased to announce that we found a substantial breakthrough offering us a number of potential applications to pursue. Please let us know which of the following you wish to develop. Interstellar trade. Can't do this. Oh, we only have one choice. What is it? Ah, that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to get the more information button, but I clicked the wrong one. It'll pop back up shortly. Damn it. Good to know, good to know. Push the wrong button. Oh, that was the thing. I see. I see.
Updated.
We've encountered a new alien, the Lambda aliens. Exactly what I wanted to do. Good. First things first, though. Grounded placements. Oh, Mako's. That's the Mako logo. The shark. I like it. I like it. Imperial leader capacity, hydroponic farms. Let's go with... Hydroponic farms aren't really necessary right now. Army upkeep and ground emplacements aren't really necessary either. I say, having just come out of what was basically this like weird Cold War. Interesting. Tell me more. Yes, research and give me influence. Frickin' A. Update your fleet designs before the next event. That's a good idea, too. First, let's get the fleet organized. So we've got, here we go, Enterprise. Second fleet, we're going to rename you so you show up as Enterprise. And we're giving you orders to head out to this nebula. Exploration mission. And go. See if you make contact. Since we don't need to update you, as for the rest of the fleet, let's get you guys grouped. Let the Enterprise leave. There she goes. Na, 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 na.
Construction complete.
Everybody else, merge into one fleet. Okay. Make sure Enterprise is set to defense mode, otherwise you will lose it by exploring deep space. It's passive. The fleet will not move towards hostiles. Yeah, it's on passive. We'll leave it on passive, so it doesn't automatically engage targets. There she goes. So she's been given her probably 2 or 3 year mission to boldly go where no man has gone before. Oddly enough, mechanically to seek out new life, new civilizations, to give us more influence so we can buy more scientists. I love that it's a thing we're doing. Not because we're trying to do it for the story, but because I actually need to do it mechanically. And yet it fits so perfectly. Oh, it's so good. Jump to warp. All right, let's see. Construction ship. I want you to still build those defense stations that we researched. We picked those up earlier. Ship designs. I don't think we actually have any. No, we don't. So, new design. Light defense satellites. There they are. Neat. Engineering emplacements. What are the blues? Science? Cannon emplacement, beam emplacement. This is more expensive, like way more expensive, apparently. And there's its weapons. What would you, oh, I do have tier 3 light pulse cannons. Oh, never mind. I didn't realize I had researched those. Or maybe we hit that part in the story. Holy crap, you're expensive. Wow. What should we call it? What would be a good Starfleet defense station name? The Cold War with the direct fighting? Yeah, but it was one battle. Cold War where we were sniffing around the whole time, but it was one battle. I like this station. That's really expensive, though. What kind of firepower is this thing putting out? 44% armor rating. That's pretty good. Lots of hit points. Wow. No shit. The Wall. I always name something the Wall. We'll call it that for now. Can't afford you yet, but we'll build you. The Guardian, the Bulwark. Oh, there's a better name. Guardian, Bulwark. The Guardian. I like that. You guys sold me on that. Federation leadership change. The Earth is now the leader of the Federation. Good. I want to see what is our. Do we have a Federation fleet? Andorians who love us. The Vulcan High Command who love us. Yeah. What is this name though? Let's see. Galactic Coalition. We're not the Federation yet. We're not large enough. We're just the Coalition. You guys still hate us? You know what we could do? Declare a rivalry will increase our influence gain by 0.8. Yep, we're doing it. Andorians, how much? Oh, they're superior too. Naval capacity is inferior, but everything else is equivalent. So if we built up a fleet of full size, we'd be able to fight them if necessary. Ah, yeah. Call it Xenobane. Yeah, that's not very Starfleet. As the Enterprise goes deeper and deeper into the nebula. We need to upgrade our design of our main combat ship, like the Hawk and the Franklin. Mainly the Hawk. I'm not probably going to use the Franklin anymore. I'll just delete the Franklin. We're not going to use that anymore. So the Hawk, you're our latest design, our last design. Everything should be already upgraded in this route. What about weapon technology? What are you using? Sensors array, field. Oh, this is the science vessel. I'm looking at the wrong damn thing. Patrol frigates, that's what we want. We still only have one version of it. We do have tier 3 phasers, so let's upgrade your phasers. Still using spatial torpedoes. We don't need the nuclear reactor because that's just going to increase power generation, but we could use the hull plating, which we already have. Everything else is the same. Cool. There we go. We've updated the fleet. Let's go ahead and pause it. Habitable world survey, and something else has popped up. Yeah. Oh, this is that thing that I messed up on clicking. So, habitable world survey. We now know that without a doubt there are thriving biospheres in something that's not unique to Earth. Both the scientific community and the public are largely eager to learn more about the variations of life forms. Efforts to catalog the flora are underway, but the xenologists have been used to focus our planetary survey efforts on bearing worlds. Begin the habitable survey event chain. Maybe more thing. Yeah, let's do it.
Updated.
Why not? Also, we only do one of these things. Can you provide more information? What does the Trade Association, Interstellar Trade, do? This is but the first very step in a list of technologies that deal with interspecies diplomacy. This is our start into diplomacy. Cooperation and trade. Selecting this path will allow the research to benefit for trade, attractiveness, unique modules, special buildings, and much more. This is cool.
Technology discovered.
Pushing us in a general direction on how we want to play. Science lab needs upgrades. I need all kinds of upgrades. All right, we're good there. Federation, leadership change, we've already done that. The Free States have closed our borders. Funny, Free States. The Orion Slave Syndicate named themselves the Free States. Okay. Yeah, we're getting all that dilithium. I want it. I want it. There's any more people here, though. I'm surprised we don't have any more people moving in. Wait, what? Oh, I have command of the Vulcan fleet, of the Federation fleet. Oh, look at that. I have command of the Celea. Oh, that's the ship we saved. And we get it as part of the Federation? Oh, that is amazing. So if we go to war, I'll have the backup of the Vulcans and the Andorians. Yeah, I'm down with this. I'm just saying, I mean, we're really pissing these guys off. What have we found here? Shit. Shit. Is that really what I think it is? The Enterprise detected a ship. I'm very happy that it didn't engage said ship. Like, ecstatic, because it would have been destroyed in a heartbeat.
Survey
The
complete.
Galaxy class would have had trouble with this. That is the crystalline entity, isn't it? Need the Tellarites now. There is an upcoming brief window of opportunity to retrieve scientific data from abandoned research station AX Microscope 3. All right, science should be able to take care of that. Go ahead and head on over there. We need to avoid that like the plague. Enterprise, I'm giving you orders to avoid that thing and move away. Faction founded. A new faction has recently been gaining traction in the internal political landscape of the United Earth, led by Prime Minister Ahmed. They call themselves the Alien Aid Foundation. Their members have been pushing hard for friendly relations with alien species. A disgruntled faction was sure to cause trouble. Interesting. So we've got our first faction to pop up as well. Yeah, crystalline entity, run! Enterprise has made it to a new system. Looks largely empty.
Our presence in the galaxy has not gone by unnoticed.
Oh, hello! Temerian, damn it. We automatically got, after successfully translating their language, we've established communication with Temerian Unity. Diplomatic channels are now open. Oh, we did! Oh, it's these guys! Wow, we translated their language. Temerian Unity. Kira at Bashi, the beast of Tanagra. Kate, his eyes closed beside Sakath, his eyes open. I love it. This is actually an episode from Next Generation that won a bunch of awards because it was dealing with how do you translate another language that's completely foreign to you? How do you wrap around your mind around that concept? and their language particularly was one that used references of things that had happened in the past. They kind of like, they talked through story almost. So it was cool. It was a really cool episode. Early Next Generation, I want to say. It's funny that they're like, you've translated their language. Like, really? That was the whole point of not being able to do that. So, how much do they like or hate us, and what are they? They are xenophobic, isolationist. Really? They're xenophobic? It's them that reached out to the Federation to make contact. Weird. Anyways, we got our points. We can now get our next science person on board, so. One of the best episodes, indeed, right? One of the best episodes. Chat. So apparently the secondary hulls on the patrol ships need to be upgraded. Have we not? And we have the Devi construction. Yeah, we haven't actually done their upgrade yet. Well, let's get the Enterprise to get away from them. So we'll head... we'll head this way. Why not? Go, Enterprise. So far, so good. So far, so good. We have any other events we can research? Can't believe how badly we're hurting right now. Offer trade deals with them. Good point. Let's offer a trade deal. How about information? How about star charts for star charts? Simple. Simple and easy. And we'll even pay you, and we'll give you a little bit of energy credits. Instant transfer of energy. Would you be more interested in instant transfer of minerals? Yeah, minerals. You're more interested in minerals. Okay. For now. Just a quick trade. I want to see what they've explored so far. And let's get that second science ship operational. Recruit. And I'm going to go through the list of all of the patrons. I'm going to get you guys put into this and have it ready for the next season. Like I told you guys earlier, I kind of messed that one up on the sign-up sheet. Ooh, longer lifespan. Yeah, we'll go with that. Gerald Archer.
Affirmative.
Affirmative. And now you have the opportunity to go and explore. So, this is that science station that we have the opportunity to go get their data banks. I recognize the episode already. Second Chances. 8 years ago, Chief Science Officer Poyara was stationed at this outpost, barely managing to beam off the research station as the last personnel on the surface. So basically, sum this one up. This was a Riker twin episode. It was a real weird sciencey bullshit episode where they beamed him off a station where the storm was like closing in and collapsing around the station. They weren't gonna be able to beam through it. They barely got him out with a little bit of an issue, and he continued to live his life for the next for 8 years. But somehow his signal got bounced at the same time it got beamed through, and another version of him ended up on the planet's surface for 8 years. This would be Lieutenant Riker, I guess. So as the away team searches for the computer terminal, they notice signs that someone has been living here, and they find the other person. There must be some trick. Lock her up into the brig, beam her to the sickbay, and validate these claims. Yep, beam her to sickbay and find the validity of these claims, which are actually legit. The duplicate genes are confirmed to be the exact match. In addition, the brain patterns seem almost the same, suggesting that both have nearly identical memories. These facts rule out the possibility of being a shapeshifter or a clone. The ship's engineer theorized that when the transport was interrupted by the disruption field 8 years ago, the pattern split and there were 2 of them. Ask Anaya, the duplicate, to help fix the station. Attempt to gather research data without the duplicate. Ask him to help. They've been living there for 8 years. They'd know more. Second Chances. There's the Enterprise. Lieutenant Thomas Riker, and he goes by Thomas for the rest of the series because he's got another episode in DS9. Yeah, I remember that now. It's all coming back to me. So, they are sure that if it was safe, it's not safe, but... So basically, the lieutenant wants to go back down there, the clone, or whatever you want to call it, the duplicate, wants to go down there to get the data. I say go for it. We're gonna do it like the episode went. We're gonna do it. Second Chances. Let's see, the duplicate was unable to repair the power conduit and search the station. When she moved to repair the conduit, a bridge structure collapsed, leaving her stranded. The original Pojay beamed down and was able to save the duplicate from the chasm, but there was not enough time to also retrieve the data. In light of the exemplary performance, the duplicate was offered a position within the fleet, reflecting their talents. Scientific data is not worth risking a life. And our scientist, our captain, just gained a crap ton of experience. All right, we've got sensor data. Whole lot of nothing around the Unity. Fair enough. Yeah, the DS9 episode where he steals the Defiant. Yep. That was a thing. I remember that. That's the Vulcans. There's our fleet. Okay, our fleet needs to go back to Earth. Sit and upgrade your fleet designs. Head on back to Earth. And I think this is a pretty good spot. We're gonna stop right here and we're gonna call the stream because I don't wanna go too far with these VODs. 3 hours is about a good length of time that we get enough done that I feel like we've gotten a lot done, and yet we don't go too far where people can't catch up to the stream if they wanna watch this. So we're gonna wrap it up here, but I'm pretty happy. This is a really fun mod, and I will put in the description to this stream or video once it goes live in about a half hour. I'll link to the mod. It's over on the Steam Workshop. It's called Star Trek New Horizons, and it's a lot of fun. You can see there's a lot of time and care and effort put into this, and it's a blast. Especially if you're a fan of the Star Trek series. There's so many little, like, just, yeah, little bits of the episodes in there, the stories. It's so good. So good. I'm like, this was one episode in Next Generation, a good one, and now their empire is actually in this. I have no idea where the Briar Patch is. That's a good question. Let's take a look. But officially, the episode is over, so thank you guys for watching. We're gonna look around the map a little bit, though. Because, yeah, I wanna know, like, where's the Briar Patch? Where is the one outside of Cardassia and Bajor? I don't remember what it's called. Where's Bajor? Is up here? There's the Typhon Expanse. Taurus Nebula. Next Generation explored the Typhon Advance. Orion Nebula. And like, where the Borg? Where did Voyager end up? Omarion Nebula. I don't recognize that name. Shallow Nebula. Because you know Voyager was lost on the other side of the galaxy. It was going to take 75 years to get back at max speed. So you know they were like out here somewhere. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the stream, and I hope you like the new series. I will see you guys in, well, the next episode. Every Saturday we'll be streaming this. You're thinking of the Badlands. Yeah, where's the Badlands at? There's the Briar Patch right there. From the movie, for Insurrection. All right. Later, everybody.